What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mehul's Vlogs and welcome to the complete edition of my holiday to Roda Beach Resort and Spa in Corfu. You may have already watched these 8 episodes, but what I've decided to do, as all of those episodes did contain copyright content, I've now decided to put all 8 of those into one bumper video. As a result as well, I've had to remove all of the copyright content and I've had to replace it with some more generic music. Because I've had to do that, a lot of the original audio has now been replaced, so you won't quite get the full effect with things like the white party and so on like that, but I really have done the very best I can. As I have put all 8 episodes into one video, it does weigh in at a hefty 4 hours long. Now, of course, I don't expect anybody watching to sit and watch this all in one go. So I'm hoping it's going to be a video that you guys can come back to time and time again. I've also included chapters into the video description and those are chapters for days 1 to 8. You can also find the full resort tour and the restaurant tour. They all have their own individual chapters. I hope this is going to be a video that's going to help a lot of people who are considering Roda Beach Resort, and if it is, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. And please leave me some comments as well and let me know what you guys think of this video and of course of Roda Beach Resort. So as I said, as this video does weigh in at just over 4 hours long, why not sit in your most comfortable chair, grab yourself a cuppa, sit back and of course enjoy. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Mehul's Vlogs and welcome to episode number 1 of our holiday to Greece for 2025. Yes, we are going back to Roda Beach in Corfu. There's a couple of changes that they've made this year which we just cannot wait to document and show you guys. So come with us as we go through the terminal and we make our way to Roda Beach in Corfu. So we're flying from Gatwick North for a change. We've never flew from here before. It's not quite as well laid out as Gatwick South. We've managed to find, it is only 5 to 2 in the morning, we've managed to find a Starbucks which is right behind us. And guess what? They've closed for 45 minutes due to a system update. So we're gagging for a coffee. Everything is open, it's there, but it can't be served. So we've got to wait another hour or so before our check-in opens to drop our bags off. So we're going to be sitting around Gatwick North for that little bit longer. That's check-in done. It's an absolute breeze. It's very quiet here at the minute. You can see there's hardly anybody around. It's about 10 to 3. We're just waiting for Wetherspoons to open and then we're going to sit down and have a large breakfast before we board the plane. But yeah, very quiet here. But check-in was a breeze. Okay, so here's our Wetherspoons breakfast. These 2 breakfasts and 2 teas cost £32.90. Pretty expensive. Okay, so we've just boarded. Unfortunately, that's our view. We don't have a window, unfortunately, so there's going to be no takeoff footage. We've got a tiny window just there, so there's going to be no takeoff footage today, so we sat right at the very back, which we don't normally do. Okay, so we're here, we've made it, we are finally back at Roda Beach Resort. I need to apologise, I'm sorry that I didn't film any of the transfer because, well, To cut a long story short, we didn't actually have one. When we got to the airport, we found out that our booking didn't include a transfer, so we had to pay €90 to get a taxi from the airport to the resort. It's done now, but we are here. Okay, so we're room 527. So let's pop in and check out this brand new room. Okay, so as you go in, you are greeted with a nice, fresh, bright room. We'll start off with the bathroom just here. Okay, so as you go into the bathroom, you are greeted with exactly the same worktop that was there last year. All this woodwork is brand new though for this year. You've got a freshly sanitised toilet, as you can see, and you have included the hairdryer. They're not normally very good, and you also have a telephone in the bathroom as well. You have your normal bathroom shower gel type stuff, and then as we go to the shower, so the shower has definitely had some new tiles. This is all brand new. This looks absolutely lush and clean. You can just see just down there you've got 2 bottles there as well. Nice big shower head, and then you've got another shower head there as well, and this shower is big enough probably for about 4 people should you desire to share a shower. And then as you come back out into the hallway, you're greeted with a 3-door wardrobe, and in the first side there, it's very traditional, lovely demonstrated by a door there, some drawers, and then you've got a couple of extra pillows which are always welcome. You have some coat hangers, never get enough coat hangers. And then you have the safe, which is a keypad safe, not a key safe this year as well, which is always better. You've got that there as well. You've got a nice seating area here with a pretty much a full-length mirror, which is always welcome. And then as you go into the bedroom, as you can see, you are greeted with this lovely brand new wood effect for this year as well, and it looks so much more stylish and clean and fresh. You are greeted with, as you go in, you've got tea, coffee, you've got 3 bottles of water, and then you've got the fridge just here. And in the fridge there, we've got 4 bottles of water, so a nice little fridge. Yep, so as I say, you've got a kettle, your cups, 2 fresh glasses, got a nice table lamp there, and another mirror. You've got a huge TV. It's huge for a hotel room, but look at all that counter space there. That is absolutely fantastic. Plenty of room there. And then we have a bed. So it's still not a double bed, it's just 2 beds pushed together. But the decor in this room is very nice indeed. No more red and white flowers on your curtains, no more green headboards. And then we have a balcony as well. So let's just pop out and have a quick look at the balcony. So 2 chairs, small table, and the all-important drying rack, which is also very welcome indeed. We do have a sea view. So as we look over there, you can probably just hear it as well. I'm not sure if my mic is picking it up, but we have a lovely sea view. And then as we head back into the room, I think you'll agree that room is looking pretty swish. I'm liking all this lighting, which is just on the headboard just there as well. You have a robe and slippers ×2. You've got bedside table and another bedside table there with a phone. And the room is lush. Aircon.
I think it's left on the wall.
All right. Okay. So aircon, I presume it's this. It's not your traditional big old units. You've got a vent up there. So we need to work out how the aircon works. And then that's just your fuses and so on like that. Okay, yeah, so Dawn has just closed the balcony door and the aircon has come on, and the unit behind me there now has the digital display. So obviously you have to close your balcony doors for that to work. First impressions on the room, love it. We've got a first floor. Never had a first floor before, so we don't have a private pool, but that's not really, we're not really bothered about that, to be fair, because we're just going to be heading to the main pool now anyway. So this is the room, 527 here at Roda Beach. It looks lush. There's Dawn. Are you happy?
Very happy.
Happy with the room?
Love it.
Okay then guys, so that's going to be an end to, and actually I need to do a bed test. Let's just have a quick look. Sit on this bed. Okay, feels very soft. Very soft. It's not firm at all. I'll do a proper bed test tonight and I'll let you guys know tomorrow how good the beds are to sleep in. So that's it for the room tour. I'm now going to get changed and I'm going in that pool.
Oh my god.
So Dawn is scoffing a crave. What have you got, Dawn? What's that?
Oh my god. They've now got peach jam.
Peach and jam?
Peach jam.
Peach jam, right, okay.
Peach jam. Normally I have strawberry jam, but this is peach jam crepe. Oh my god, it's amazing. Beautiful.
And what's the other one you got?
It's my favourite, cinnamon sugar.
Nice. Happy?
Very happy I'm home.
Okay then guys, so this is going to be the first of many voiceovers, unfortunately, that I am having to record in this Roda Beach 2025 complete edition. And the reason for that is I'm trying to keep this version that you are watching now copyright free. So as a result, I've got to do voiceovers, I've got to edit out sections completely where there is music where YouTube would not be very happy with me. You can see the other versions that does have normal music, which are also on my channel, but this is the version that I'm going for with copyright free. Okay, so as you can see, we're just relaxing now down by the beachfront. We've had our first cocktail. Dawn's had her first crepe from the creperie of the week, and we're just relaxing now. We're just listening to some pumping tunes that Rado is playing for us on the jetty, and of course I can't have those tunes in this version, unfortunately. So just sit back with us for a few minutes while we just chill out down at the beachfront. It all looks very strange, doesn't it, without the original music, unfortunately. But I can assure you there were some pumping tunes right now, and it was such a fantastic vibe and a fantastic start to a fantastic week. Okay, so we just had a knock on the door. Greeted with us was this little note. Ignore the mist a bit there. Off the general manager with some baklava and a nice bottle of wine. Completely out of the blue, they've knocked on our door and gave us this. I mean, just how amazing is that? And this is why we keep coming back to Roda Beach Resort. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little shot again of our view from room 527. The photo or the camera doesn't appear to do it justice, but I can see an awful lot of the sea, especially over here. There's an awful lot that I can see, and on film it just doesn't look as much, but I'm hoping you can hear the sea like we do. It's a nice view. This is our view from our balcony in room 527, and these are all the, you could say, private sunbeds for all the rooms that are directly below us. Then you've got direct access to the beach just there, as you can see. But that's a lovely, very warm view from our balcony. Okay then guys, so it's coming up to dinner time on day number 1. We managed to get a couple of hours in the pool. We've consumed an awful lot of cocktails today. It made us both feel a little bit squiffy. The ouzo went down very nice indeed. So we're just heading out and have some dinner before we settle down for this evening's entertainment. It's Greece again, but it's going to be entertainment in the amphitheatre, and we didn't manage to see anything in the amphitheatre last year, so we're kind of looking forward to that. It's going to be the third time we've seen Greece, but we're going to try and sit at the front and get some good footage for you guys as well. So come with us as we go to the dinner table. Okay, so here we are in the restaurant taking our very first look of the newly refurbished restaurant here at Roda Beach. First thing that strikes you is just how clean, bright and fresh the restaurant is. I'm not going to talk too much about the restaurant right now because I do have a detailed look at that later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look and see what's on the menu tonight. Okay, so here's my dinner. So without stating the obvious, I've got some chips, I've got some lovely beef, I've got a piece of Slovakia, some nice potatoes just there, nice piece of fish, fresh lemon. That is something called falafel, never heard of it, looks interesting. And that is some breaded chicken, looks very nice. I've gone for a different selection just to see what all the different food looks like here at Roda Beach on day one. And then obviously Dawn has just got a little selection there as well. Looks very nice indeed. So we're here for dinner. This is our current view. 7 o'clock at the minute. Absolute glorious day here at Roda Beach in Corfu. Still got a few people in the pool. So you're looking a glorious 2 shades of blue, as you can see, literally just there. That's our view at the minute. Spin you around, and then that's our table just there. Okay, so that is dinner done. Absolutely lush, as ever here at Roda Beach. A star on today's plate was definitely the grilled fish. So incredibly tasty, it really was very good. The villain on today's plate was probably the creamy potatoes that I had. It was covered in some thick white sauce and it wasn't really very nice, to be fair. But the star of the show was definitely the fish. Meal out of 5 today, I'll probably give it a good 4.5. Everything tasted fantastic. Potatoes was okay, just wasn't really kind of my thing, but the taste itself was absolutely superb. Didn't have any desserts today, so what you've just seen is quite literally what I had for dinner. I'm not really a big dessert person. Talking of dessert people, I'm going to pass you over to Dawn. Okay, so Dawn, your dinner. What was the star of your plate? What was the villain of the plate? And what would you give the food overall, just from tonight's meal?
So the star for me was the moussaka. Really delicious. The worst thing on my plate was the giant butter beans in a red sauce. They were dry.
Yeah, and a rating out of 5 for the whole meal that you had today?
4.
4 out of 5. So there you have it. Food was very good here, day one at Roda Beach. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's breakfast. We are down by the beachfront right now. We're waiting for the entertainment to start. At 9:45 this evening, we've got some Grease again in the amphitheatre. Yes, we've seen it 3 times, but we just need to watch and we just want to watch the entertainment. Really looking forward to that. So right now we're just chilling out by the sea. Gonna have a couple of cocktails while we wait, of course. I think we've got a music quiz just before as well, so I think that's going to be starting soon, so that's always good for a laugh. So that was the dinner and our entertainment ahead to come. Okay, so just in case you're new to my channel, I'm just going to take you on a little tour of what's going on currently here. I'm currently standing on the brand new jetty. I say brand new, it was here for last season and it's a fantastic addition to the resort. Like I say, it's around about 7:30, 8:15 or so now. The quiz has just started, as you can hear. So I'm just going to show you guys roughly what's going on right now. So I'm walking towards the end of the jetty. So right behind me there, you can see that's where Rado sets up and he plays his tune just there. And it's absolutely fantastic when the sun is setting here and the tunes are pumping. It really is absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to spin you around now. I'm just going to show you guys what's going on here. The sun is incredibly bright. Okay, so this is obviously the beach bar area just here. You've then got the restaurants just there. I'm just going to try and go a little bit lower so I can hide that sun. So this is all some of the activities that you can do, which is all free. You can go on all of these for absolutely free. There is a quiz going on at the minute, but currently it's done by the French contingent, so I can't understand it. But that is the beach bar just there, as you can see. Here you've got your a la carte restaurants here, which you can have once a week, and they always put the tables out of an evening. Fantastic setting if you want a meal here towards the end of the evening. I'm just going to spin you around. There is the beach bar. Just turn you around very slowly. At the end of the jetty just there, just where I was standing. It really is a fantastic setting. As you can hear by the sounds, it really is a fantastic and very lively evening indeed. This is going to go on probably till about 9 o'clock, just before the Grease musical hits. So I'm just going to carry on now with my cocktails. So we've had to change position, so that wasn't actually the quiz. That was just something that the French contingent do. They often take over for a couple of hours. It can be a little bit annoying, I won't lie. They're no trouble at all, of course, but it can get extremely noisy and rowdy down there. They do know how to enjoy themselves, that's for sure. So we've come up to the indoor bar, which is just behind me there. And it's the indoor stage area as well, which isn't used an awful lot. We're just contemplating if we're actually going to make this evening's entertainment. We both really want it, but we have now been up for 24 hours and we've probably had a cat nap on the plane, and that is about it. So we've been awake for 24 hours, so we are flagging a little bit. We've just been talking about what we're going to do tomorrow. And tomorrow's itinerary for me personally is to bob around on my pool noodle for the majority of the day in the pool and probably eat several gyros with cocktails, of course, and that's about as far as my plans go for tomorrow. Dawn is very tired. Dawn's worse than me. I'm not too bad. I'm tired, but I'm not too bad. But Dawn has pretty much had enough. So stay tuned and I'll let you know what the rest of the evening brings.
Only someone to look up to. I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I sin, I'm scared of nothing left. The time can leave on the road. There is no tomorrow. All I ask is you.
Okay then guys, it's 9:30 Greek time. We've caved in. We are absolutely shattered. We've gone 26 hours without proper sleep. We're very tired. We tried very hard, but we're very, very tired. The only reason we have decided to come back is because it was Greece, and we've actually seen that 3 times. If it was Aladdin, which is on later in the week, I definitely would have made it for that. So we've decided to give Greece a miss today. So guys, that is going to bring an end to day number 1. I really hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a very, very long day. Our day started at 11 PM last night. It's now 9:30 the night after. We are absolutely shattered. Guys, thank you all so much for watching day 1. We're going to see you all tomorrow for day number 2.
Welcome to day 2.
Good morning. Welcome to day number 2. Bed test. Slept absolute like a dream. It was so comfortable. Brand new mattress as well, which I will show you guys later. But slept very well indeed. 9 AM on Tuesday, day number 2. It is mouth-wateringly hot already. There's not a cloud in the sky, as you can see there. Just getting ready to go and have some breakfast. We're going to the beach bar to have some breakfast, or the beach restaurant, should I say, to have some breakfast this morning. We've secured our spot around the pool. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on, but it is glorious. In fact, here's our beds just there. Dawney's there reading. So we haven't just put towels on and kind of walked away. Dawn is there while I was getting ready, so I just take a lot longer. But it's absolutely glorious. So hot already. Here's my view behind. It's going to be a fantastic day today. We're just going to have a very relaxing day today. So I'm just going to spin you around a second, show you my view. So here we are. This is our view on day number 2 here at Roda Beach. There's our beds, and there is the very important pool bar. I wish you could have got beds a bit closer to the pool bar, Dawn, but you know, that's how close we are to the pool bar, and Slovakians will just be in there as well. So absolutely fantastic. This is us, day number 2. Just to give you guys a bit more perspective, like I say, it's 9 o'clock. In terms of beds, all these beds are secured by towels. A lot of the blue ones, which there's a lot more there this year, they don't have any towels on. There are beds free, but as you can see, nearly every single bed at 9 o'clock does indeed have a towel on. So all this is new this year. These canopies, these are new, which is a lovely touch actually. So I do like that they've put more beds out here, but they've put these lovely canopies, like sails almost. I really do like that. And then this is where you get, so if you are new to my channel, this is where you get your beach towels from. You pay a deposit and then you pick up your towels from there. You get a towel token, so that's where you get your towels from. So I'm going to keep recording because I'm going to take you guys with me to the restaurant. Gloriously hot. How fantastic does this look? It's fairly quiet as well at the minute, isn't it? Yep. Yesterday was incredibly busy actually, but I think Monday's a crossover day. So I think we had some people here who were going home last night but had a late checkout, or they had a late transfer. So we're not going to the main restaurant for our breakfast this morning. We do quite like the more intimate and quieter feeling of having breakfast at one of the a la carte restaurants. That was new for last year. We done it twice last year and it was a much calmer experience. It's a more limited menu, but it has everything that we eat and need anyway. So, Calamera. So then that's the beach bar in there. I'm sorry about the sun, but it's just so incredibly bright. Absolutely lush. I'm going to take you guys straight into the restaurant with me before I stop recording this clip. I just want to show you what's on offer for breakfast. There is the wonderful jetty. There's the seating area for the beach bar. It's laid out slightly different this year. This is where you get all your bread, your toaster there, all your jams, your marmalade, something like that. That's some cereal with some milk. That's all your cereal there. Spots of cake, some cold meats and cheese. And this is what I generally have. So all of your fried breakfast. Got some croissants there from Continental Touch. Got some salad, got some yoghurt, and got some fruit. So this is the setting, all breakfast in the a la carte menu. Dawn's up already, getting the toasting because that can take a while. So this is us having breakfast. I'm going to show you a shot in a second once I've picked up my breakfast. Okay, so here's my breakfast. So scrambled egg. You can get fried eggs, but you do need to ask for them. They don't just have them sitting out ready, so you have to ask first for fried eggs. 2 very crispy pieces of bacon, some chorizo style sausage, and your mushrooms and toast. Okay, so let's talk about breakfast. So the star on today's plate was scrambled egg, and I have a very love-hate relationship with scrambled egg. This scrambled egg I really loved. A tiny bit dry maybe, but it tasted absolutely fantastic. Go into the shade a second, it's extremely sunny. The villain on today's plate was probably the bacon. It looked nice, but you couldn't cut it. You could not cut it with a knife. It was kind of like rubber. It
Like biltong.
What's that?
Jerky. That's what it was like.
Like jerky. It tasted lovely, but you just had to pick it up to eat it. You could not cut it with a knife and fork, but it tasted lovely. 4.5 out of 5 for today's breakfast. Absolutely lush. I'm now going back to my room. Dawn is ready for the pool. I'm going to get ready for the pool, and we'll see her in the pool. Okay, so just a quick look at the entertainment for the week while we're here. So Tuesday, this is what I love. 100% be going to that. It's where Rado plays his tunes on the jetty, followed by, this is brand new. I think this is done by the French contingent, isn't it? Yeah, Vanina said, yeah. Right, yeah. So that might be interesting. That's going to be awesome. And then Wednesday, we have, what is that? We've got a music quiz, and then we've got a Greek night show. Thursday is another music quiz. We actually listened to yesterday's music quiz and it was quite fun, to be fair. That's new. I'm looking forward to that. Once Upon a Flame, there's a fire show in the amphitheatre, which I'm going to show you next. Friday, you've got the 3 tenors music quiz. Not interested in that one. I won't be going to that one. We're 100% watching Aladdin in the amphitheatre as well. Saturday, champagne before the party. You had me at champagne, so I'm going to be there for that one. And we've got a white party there, so that's going to be fun. And then Sunday, you have another music quiz, followed by some more Sunset Lounge music on the jetty. And also, this is also new, some exotic acrobatic show at the amphitheatre. Talking of the amphitheatre, come with me. I'm just going to theatre, which we didn't get to go in at all last year, but it's a fairly, you can see by the amount of chairs, there was a lot of seats here in the amphitheatre. They have some fantastic shows on. Then you've got the stage there, still set up from last night's Greece performance. So me and Dawn, we normally like to get a good view, and we normally sit these seats here right at the very back, and it gives you a good view. But we're tempted to maybe go to the front, and then you've got seating around there as well, but they don't look as comfortable. And then you've got the stage in all its glory just there. So that is the entertainment and the amphitheatre here at Roda Beach. I'm looking forward to seeing a couple of fantastic sounding shows right here. So Dawn has just pointed out as well, so this is all the entertainment that I've just gone through, but if you look at the top here, so what we have, it shows you everything that they also do throughout the day. So you've got your morning exercise, you've got some darts, you've got a circuit workout, fun game, aqua gym, football, relaxation, Zumba, aquafit, and then it just goes on to some of the evening entertainment, but you also have kids disco. Showtime is always good fun as well. So that's Wednesday. So again, you've got kids disco, you've got a music quiz, dance class. Oh wow, Greek cooking class as well. Full body, not sure what that is, that's some sort of workout. So there is plenty, there is always lots and lots going on. So on Saturday, you got a bit of aqua zumba, you got football, you've got aqua jogging, that sounds fun to be fair, Zumba, kids disco. So there is plenty of entertainment here for the week. So one thing that is new for this year are these master smoothies. It's brand new this year, but you can see top right there, €8 each. I'm sure that they taste absolutely fantastic. What a nice selection there. Not available to all-inclusive people. I've noticed there's more and more now that's becoming payable at the all-inclusive resort. So I'm sure they taste very nice. €8 each. It's indeed a little bit steep. So here is Slovakia corner. It's not quite open and ready yet. You can see you've got both of the meats on, your chicken and your pork already, and then they also, you can get chips as well from here. The Slovakia is quite new. It was new last year. You could only get like Slovakia on a stick, but now you can get proper gyros meat, which looks fantastic. So this is Slovakia corner. And also a Slovakia corner. You've got this little seating area, which then just backs on to the pool bar, which is just there. And as you turn around, you've got the pool right in front of you, so everything you need is literally on your doorstep. We approach the creperie, so you can get all manner of crepes. That's new, 2 crepes a person. That is the menu that you can get your crepes. You can also pick up some desserts. And then you've got your normal ice creams that you can get from there. And then your crepes are made there for you. Okay, so we've come at the top end of the beach. So it's a little bit, it's quite popular down there. There was no beds at all there. Okay, it is probably close to midday, so there's no beds free there. What they've started to do now, you can't quite see it now because it's been trod on, but they rake all of this and all the seaweed that you can see there. We've just noticed there's all the big piles of seaweed there. Then you can walk up to that rock as well. And then our room, where we are, just see it. Our room is the very first one just there, so that's our view. So that's how close we are to the beach, to the sea. But yeah, it's an absolute beautiful day today. Not a cloud in the sky. Albania really clear again today. It was yesterday. Sometimes you can't see Albania with the haze, but all this is all Albania. So we're going for a stroll now. Okay, so I've not really videoed around here an awful lot. So to put it into perspective, that's literally where I was just standing. So bring it round here. So this is effectively our block. And we've got a pool there, which I'll show you in a bit more detail. Just admire Dawn's tattoos on her back, look. Flaunting it off. Every time I get to see them. And then we've got this pool. So this pool's nice and quiet around here, so if that's your thing, then you can spend the day in a nice quiet pool there. With no bar here, of course. But how beautiful is that? All those archways, it looks lovely. Very, very peaceful. So I've had a couple of people ask me about this section of the pool. So these are all the apartments with the swim-up pools. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you around this section, and you can already tell it's just a very chilled, relaxing. Beds free and available. Got to be close to midday, and beds are available. Right around there. So these are all the rooms. These private pool. of these. A few years ago, back in 2020, we stayed in that room just there. So all of these rooms have these pools, and as you can see, it's a very, very chilled atmosphere and vibe. And as we come out there, we are greeted with the bar, which serve hot food, which I'll show you in just a second. You can get all your drinks and so on there as well. We just go a little bit closer. Just show you guys. Yeah, so that's where I started. I had that room in 2020, a lovely little pool, slightly larger section pool there. It's a much quieter area. Plenty of beds still available as well. So if you want a quieter day, then you can just chill out here. And we're going to go up and meet the amazing Elena.
No, this guy.
Calimera.
Calimera, good morning.
Elena is simply amazing, and we've met this guy as well, this shirt, who is absolutely a pleasure. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Thanks guys.
Kamal.
And this is Kamal, who are both fantastic on this bar as well. So in terms of the food and drink, so you can get chips, you can get burgers, you've got your sauces there as well. You can get all of your cocktails as well. Got some nice chips there, ready. Absolutely perfect. Just a close up of some of the food that's been cooked there. Burger, Kamal cooking. That looks absolutely fantastic. We're just having a gyros now, so we're having pork gyros, which has just been made. You can see the meat going in there, the salad is already in. Got some chips. Okay, so we've just got ourselves gyros, which looks absolutely fantastic. And of course, some chips as well. You can get ketchup and mustard on the counter, but that looks absolutely lush. So as you open it up a little bit, you can see there it's crammed full of pork, chips as well. It looks absolutely fantastic. Right, let's see what this gyros looks like. It looks fantastic. That doesn't disappoint. The meat is so tender. Yeah, that's lush. Thumbs up from me. Nice little touch right in the lobby here at Roda Beach. Last year it was mint water, like water with mint. Now you've got non-alcoholic sex on the beach and strawberry daiquiri that you can just help yourself right here in the lobby at Roda Beach. It's a nice touch. So we've just come back to the creperie, and they do the rolls. They still do the rolls, they still do the salads. It's just not separate this year, so you can still get that from where you get your crepes from. So here I am, spending just a little bit of time with Rado on the jetty, and as you can see, he's playing with his brand new decks that he's got for his birthday. He was super excited to show me this. It was like his brand new toy, his brand new baby, as he was calling it. So if you are watching this, Rado, a very belated happy birthday. You really do deserve it. Okay, so I just wanted to show in the new refurbished room what the TV guide is like on the TV. So as you can see, Dawn's going to scroll down for me. So we've got a few channels from Austria. Not an awful lot of English channels. There's a couple of German channels. You've got MTV. So I was hoping for a better, I mean, I don't come here to watch TV, don't get me wrong, but I was hoping for a better TV choice. I'm quite technical, and we've been told that these are smart TVs, but I can't find a way to cast to this TV at all. So we kind of stuck and lumbered with the channels that's on there. So as you see, as we go through, there is a lot of non-English channels on the TV, which is a little bit disappointing. As we just scroll down, some more there. So we've got some France 24s, we've got a Polish channel there, BBC News is English. So we're on 20 channels so far. As you can see, there is not an awful lot of choice. I don't come here to watch TV, but sometimes when you're having some chill time, it is maybe nice to put it on, but there isn't an awful lot of choice, unfortunately. Okay, so it's coming up to 7 PM now. It's been a very long, hot, relaxing day. It's been a much better day today. It's been lovely today. Yeah, I've just spent most of the time drinking cocktails in the pool, going down, went in the sea a few times. It's been a lovely evening. We're just going out for some dinner now. I couldn't be bothered to wash my hair, so I've put a cap on today. It doesn't really go with my top, I'm guessing, but we're going for some dinner now, so come with us as we go to the dinner table, and then after that we've got some entertainment with the entertainment's manager.
On his new birthday day.
Yes, he's very, very pleased and proud of his new baby, as he calls it. He got a gift of some new decks, which you saw earlier on in today's video. So come with us, let's go to the dinner table, see what we're going to have tonight. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a concoction on my plate. I'm going to try some mash, which looks very creamy. Obviously got some chips there, got some lovely looking beef, some grilled chicken just in the middle, and then spring rolls, which I've never seen here before. Really tuck it in, but Dawn's got some chicken there with some, a bit like gravy sauce. Yeah. What's the spring roll like that? No. Nice. Okay, so Dawn has a sweet tooth, so what have we got, Dawn?
Mocha mousse, panna cotta, creme caramel, jelly, and banana mousse.
Lush, that looks lovely. Enjoy. Okay, so that was dinner done. Lush as ever, no complaints whatsoever. Star of the show easily was the beef. It just melted in your mouth. It was just incredible. There wasn't anything bad on my plate, but I've got to do a villain of the show as well, and I would say the villain for me was probably the mash. It was very mashy, but it was almost too much, too creamy. That probably is the only thing I can say. What about you, Dawn? What was the star for you?
Well, it was between the beef and the chicken. Chicken was melting in your mouth too.
Yeah, and the villain?
Probably the wannabes. They were really nice, but they had some sort of mintiness which I didn't like.
The spring roll as well was a really good addition. I've not seen them at Roda Beach before. That was very nice. I nearly went up again to get another spring roll or two, but I didn't. Dessert, was your dessert good?
Yeah, a bit samey.
Yeah, I do find that with the desserts. They look more style over substance, the desserts. They always look fancy.
But
they always look nice.
I've got a very nice peach.
Got a nice peach. Dawn could eat a peach for hours. If you know, you know. Right, we're just heading down to the beach bar now. We're going to get ready for this evening's entertainment. So, as ever, no complaints about the food here at Roda Beach. So all you haters out there, carry on hating, because the food is lush here. It really is. So we like it anyway. So we'll see you when we get down ready for the entertainment. See you in a bit. Okay, so we just sat here in the amphitheatre. We're getting ready for this evening's entertainment. It's a brand new show this season called Breaking News. So we're going to spend the next few minutes taking a look at tonight's entertainment.
Newspaper?
Okay, so I'm having to do a voiceover for this particular part of the entertainment, unfortunately, due to that copyright music. Now, what we're watching here, this doesn't form part of Roda Beach's normal entertainment. And what I mean by that is, I think this is primarily done by the French contingent, which they have running alongside the regular entertainment here. So it's not one of Rado's performances. And what I mean by that is, Rado, the entertainment's manager, he's not directly responsible for this particular show. In my opinion, that really showed. It was probably the weakest entertainment of the week. Some of the dancing was very, very good. Unfortunately, it's not really doing it justice because I can't play the music that's going along to what you'll see now on screen. So it does look a little bit strange, unfortunately. This part that's on the screen right now, in particular, was very, very good. And I did very much enjoy this. Dancing, I thoroughly enjoyed. I just didn't overly get some of the story. It was quite difficult to follow, and I believe it's been amended to make it more European friendly, but it just didn't work for me. So it's unfortunate, but this particular entertainment, it wasn't really for me. Okay, so that was some of the awesome entertainment from the show Breaking News. So it's not part of the regular entertainment here. Some of the dancing is very good. We found it difficult at times to follow the story, I'm not going to lie. It was good, just wasn't really our cup of tea. You can probably hear it in the background now. We don't understand the music, didn't understand the story, but it was okay. Okay then guys, that is going to bring an end to day number 2. If you have enjoyed this one, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow for day number 3. Day number 3, another fantastic sleep on our brand new mattress. Our beds are very comfortable, so a lot of people kind of worry and question about how good the beds and pillows are. I can safely confirm that they are absolutely fantastic so far. It's very, very muggy this morning. In fact, thunderstorms are due. If I spin you around right now, you can see a little bit of grey up there, so I think we might get a touch of rain today. I don't think it was due to rain. They just said thunderstorms. Normally rain comes with thunderstorms, so not too sure how today's going to pan out at the minute. I might be doing some work for the hotel today. I'll get into that if it happens, but right now we're going for breakfast, so come with us. We're going to the main restaurant today, so come with us as we go and get some breakfast. Okay, so not massively hungry today, just a relatively small file. Got some lovely little fluffy crispy bacon on the top, hot dog, 12 sausages, 2 fried eggs, beans and a vegetable omelette slice. Looks very nice indeed. Okay, so that is breakfast done. Of course, it was as lush as ever. Start on today's plate was a little slice of vegetable omelette. The bacon also was very, very crispy, and if you watched yesterday's video, it was very, very rubbery, so a complete contrast. Bacon was a very close second, but the vegetable omelette was the star on my plate for sure. The villain on my plate was the hot dog style sausages. In all fairness, I only picked them up because I couldn't find the chorizo style, but then I went and found them, so I had some of them as well. But all in all, very enjoyable breakfast. What was the star for you, Dawn, today?
Cherry jam.
Cherry jam. And the villain?
Probably the mushrooms, very bland.
Mushrooms, cool. But overall, very good breakfast as usual from Roda Beach. Okay, so as we take a walk back into the pool area, you can probably see it's not very bright. It is very, very cloudy. And as a result of that cloud, and in fact, I think it is starting to rain. Yes, it is. It's starting to rain. It's not forecast. Rain isn't really forecast, but it's very, very cloudy and it's very, very humid. Humidity is at a very high today. So, but it's raining now, so I'm not so sure what the day is going to bring at this stage. But I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so it's 9:30 on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, and the rain is coming down. Still people in the pool, but it's very, very gloomy. Rain wasn't forecast, unfortunately, so it's just mouth-wateringly hot or humid. But the rain is coming down, so we'll catch up with you guys again as soon as I do anything remotely interesting. I'm just going to show you my view at the minute. You can really see just how grey and gloomy. This marvellous pool here at Roda Beach still looks absolutely fantastic. That's our view right now. Okay, so it's 20 to 10 and there's still quite a number of beds available. All these blue beds on the back are all free. You've got these 2 beds here are free, and you can see these beds in front of me. And it's got nothing to do with the rain because people still put out their towels for the day anyway. And you see there's more over there as well. There was a changeover, I think, yesterday. A lot of people went home, some people arrived. All the blue beds there are also free. And then you've got some there as well. So there's plenty of sun beds available, but what they've also put on all the parasols now, I'm going to show you the sign. So this is what we put on there now. So sunbed reservations are not permitted. Any personal belongings and pool towels left unattended will be removed from 8 PM and 9 AM. I must admit, I've never seen any towels out past 8 o'clock of an evening anyway, so I don't think that's really an issue. But the rain continues to pour down, unfortunately. So yeah, just waiting for the bar to open there. Okay, so it's 10:15. It's still raining, unfortunately. The pool bar is not opening because it's raining. It always has any other time. Dawn has just gone into the indoor bar, which is also at pool level, not serving any hot drinks. We've got to go upstairs to the restaurant. Got to go all the way upstairs to the restaurant to get a hot drink. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why the bar behind us. You can see all the glass panels just there.
So open one door. You can go.
Yeah, I don't understand why. So when the rain does, you know, when it does stop, we'll probably have a stroll down to the beach bar. We'll try there. But so far, we can't even get a drink around the pool. That's not very good. So we just found out that none of the bars are open, not even the beach bar. That's not open either. So basically they want everybody to go back up to the restaurant to get a hot drink or a drink. I don't
Get
think...
cold drinks in there.
Okay, so you can get cold drinks, but why not just open this bar? I don't get it. So yeah, so from a very, very thirsty Roda Beach, we wait for the doors to open. Okay, so rather amusingly, we've just gone to the Cjbeards, which is just behind me there. You can see a drinks machine right there. We thought we'll just get a cold drink while we wait. We've got no cups there. They've told us to go up to the restaurant to get a cup or the bar inside. So we found a drinks machine, but there's no cups available. This is bonkers. So Dawn has now she's gave up. She's gone up to the restaurant to get a couple of coffees, but this is weird, Rhoda. I love you guys, but this is weird. Okay, so it's now 25 to 12. We've managed to get in the pool a little bit. It was quite chilly, to be fair. The rain has finally stopped. It's still very, very cloudy. You can see some of the cloud just there. But the sun is trying its best to come out. It's still very humid. Some water aerobics, that's just about starting for about 6 people. There's not too many people around the pool at the minute. Okay, so Dawn's just picked herself up from the creperie, the cheese salad baguette, and that looks pretty nice to me. And that is going to go with a nice big bag of chips, and chips are fantastic here. Okay, so we're just taking a little trip down to the beach bar in between showers, although it seems to be not in our direction anymore. We can see it over the ocean towards Albania. I just want to talk about Makram. Makram does guest relations. You can always find Makram in the main hotel reception. As I say, he does guest relations, and he can't do enough for you, honestly. We had a bit of a problem, if you remember, if you watched day one. We didn't actually have a transfer, so I've gone and spoke to Makram, and he's managed to sort out, hopefully, a cheaper transfer for us for when we go home on Monday. And also he's going to help us out with us being able to stay in our room a little bit longer as well, because checkout is 11 and we don't have to leave the resort till 6:30 on the evening. So if you do need any help while you're here, or any help before you get here, if you've got any requests or anything like that, email the resort, ask for Makram, and he will help you out. He's a lovely guy, and he will do anything he can to make your stay enjoyable. Okay, so I'm just taking you guys for a little walk, just going onto the jetty. It's round about 12:30, I'm guessing. Don't know for sure. 25 degrees. It's still very warm. It's not as humid as it was first thing, but it's very, very warm. But it's a real weird vibe around the resort today. I think the rain has really dampened a lot of people's spirits. I mean, okay, there's not as much activity going on right now, to be fair. But it's very subdued around the resort. It's really very quiet. We sat at the beach bar, which is directly behind me, as you can see, and there's just like no one's really talking. There's no crowds of people as such. It's a very strange kind of vibe there. You've got Albania in the background, as you can see. It's still quite cloudy, which is still very cloudy. The rain looks like it's gone. In fact, I can see a little bit of blue sky in front of me now, which is nice. I don't know. We'll see that little bit of blue sky above me there, which is nice. Yeah, it's just a very strange kind of vibe. We've made a conscious decision, me and Dawn, today, because the entertainment is so good now. We've decided we're not going to hire a car. We was going to drive all the way down to Agios Gordios. There was a restaurant there that we wanted to go to, but we're going to go to all of the a la carte restaurants this week here at Roda Beach, and the entertainment is top notch for the entire week. So we've decided we're going to stop on the resort. There is really no reason for us to kind of leave the resort. We are going to go into Roda Village at some stage, because you have to go to Roda Village when you come to Roda. One of the reasons why we come here. Roda Village is simply amazing. The people, the food, the restaurants, the bars. It really is a lovely place to go. Good evening. It is about 7:30. We are just heading for some dinner. Not going to have anything too big tonight. I fancy a bit of a Greek salad. I'm already feeling a little bit all-inclusive foodied out. If you know, you know. So yeah, but obviously I'm going to see what they've got first of all. But I'm thinking a salad. Weather now, it's warm out here. Nice blue skies in front of me, which is very nice. It's been very on and off all day. Not too much rain since this morning, but the gloominess has kind of lasted, and it's kind of been on the resort. As I said earlier, it's been a weird vibe today, isn't it, on the resort? It has been really strange. We've gone down to the beach bar a couple of times, which was a little bit odd, very quiet. Yeah, I had a wonderful creperie, which you saw earlier, and we've been in to speak to the big boss today, which was very cool indeed. So yeah, so come with us to the dinner table. You hungry, Dawn?
not bored.
And then we've got some Greek dancing for our evening entertainment, which starts at 9:45. So looking forward to that. So come with us, let's go and see what grub we've got. What have you got then, Dawn?
I think it's pork Greek style, cooked with vegetables,
Yeah,
roasted oven-baked potato,
nice.
Greek salad, stuffed vine leaf, feta, and a bit of steak.
Okay, I've got some prawns there. I've also got Greek salad. I've gone for a healthy option. I've got some vine leaves as well, just normal salad, some tzatziki. Quite a healthy option for me tonight. Okay, so that's our dinner done. Yeah, it was nice. Salad. Star on today's plate was probably the Greek salad and the tzatziki sauce. That's always good, isn't it? That sauce. So that sauce was definitely lush. Villain on today's plate was the stuffed vine leaves, and the big prawns were a bit disappointing. They were a little bit dry, not an awful lot of taste there, so they certainly looked impressive. I think that was a case of style over substance. Dawn, star on your plate was?
The pork,
Pork. Reason why?
Greek pork, it melted in your mouth, fell apart on the fork, lovely.
Nice. And the villain on your plate today?
Yeah, the vine leaf, I think.
Yeah, it was a bit...
Just went to my taste, nothing wrong with it.
It was a funny, it had like a sour, funny taste.
That's what they
Didn't
like.
like it. Yeah, didn't like it. Not had it before. Anyway, that's dinner done. We're going downstairs now to find a seat. Got a music quiz. She fancies the chances, you see. So music quiz and then some Greek dancing later on. So this is part of the hotel that doesn't get shown an awful lot. So it's right at the very end of the main reception, which is there. And then you've got some rooms just behind me, as you can see, and you've got some seating area with some comfortable looking sofas, and then down here you've got rooms 101 to 164 down there, but this is just part of the hotel that just doesn't get shown an awful lot. Oh yes, yeah, that's quite important actually. So as we go through, where is the games room thing? Is that gone? Okay. So you've got a lift there. So if you do need access to a lift, there is one here situated at the back of the hotel. I'll take you walking with me, and then we've got rooms 201 to 356 down there and down there as well. So as you go downstairs, if you go up them stairs, that takes you up to the restaurant. And as you go down, this very windy staircase. Couple of massage chairs. You then have, that's the back end of the shop, which goes there, which we'll go through. And then you've got a couple of pool tables and the air hockey. A little bit of an afterthought, to be fair. There's not much love in this part of the hotel. The shop though is very good indeed. So you can get everything in the shop, everything from all of your cups, your souvenirs, your glasses. You've got some sweets there. And then as you go into this part of the shop, you can get, very blue in here. Just got a few knickknacks. You've got some books, you've got some calendars. You've got a couple more things that you can buy. Lots of rude stuff that I'm not going to show on camera. Lots of different interesting stuff in this part of the shop. So then the back end of the shop is just there. This takes you out into the indoor kind of theatre section. This kind of gets used if the weather is not very good, and then everyone comes in here when the weather is not very good. And that's the stage area there. And then that just backs onto the pool, which is just there, as you can see. The balcony that goes all the way around, basically up there, just leads into where the main lobby is, but again I will show you that more in the main full tour. You've got some toilets just here. These two shops, they're not like they was last year. It's gone a little bit, yeah, speak for yourself. This shop done like pictures, paintings and so on. You've got a cellar, you've got a gallery there, some sort of fancy gallery and cellar. I think it's a bit of wasted space, if you ask me. So this is the theatre bar where we are right now. That just goes into the spa, which again I will show later on this week as well. So you've got the theatre bar there. And then as you look down, that's just where I was standing right there for the indoor theatre. Okay then guys, I've got to do a voiceover. So this is the awesome music quiz that we attended here on day 3. This was fantastic fun. As I'm sure you can appreciate, being a music quiz, this part of the video is literally littered with copyright content. So I've had to cut out an awful lot. You can watch my other videos on the channel where I show this in a lot more detail with the original music as well. But for this particular video, I've had to cut out all of the copyright music. But here you can see we got JC there. He was absolutely fantastic fun, fantastic entertainer. Dawn really fancied her chances and she actually done very well. To be fair, this was great fun. At one stage as well, JC, who you can see is walking up to us, he thought I was using ChatGPT to get the answers. I wasn't. What was going on here is that when I do my vlogging, I use a gimbal, and on that gimbal it has tracking enabled. So I've asked him to come and have a look at the footage here, and you can see the camera is tracking him. So we had some great fun here. He does a little star jump at the end, which the camera tracks him for. Fantastic fun, fantastic entertainer. And JC, we absolutely loved seeing you as part of the awesome entertainment team here at Roda Beach. Well, that was fantastic fun. Dawn done really well. You would have seen some of the footage there. But it was great fun. Really enjoyed that, to be fair. And I think they do that every night, don't they, Dawn? They do that every night. Absolutely superb fun. JC, actually massive thumbs up to you if you're watching this. You are a true entertainer. So now we're just sitting outside and we're just waiting for the Greek dancing to start.
We'll do it together to open the show. Zusammen, insieme, I will lead you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the show.
Okay, now, the next dance is once again from Corfu Island, but this time it's a very special dance. And the reason is that now it's your turn to dance. So, come on everybody on the dance floor to teach you the easiest dance in all of Greece with only 3 simple steps. Of course, everybody, we will dance with you and we will teach you the steps, of course. So, let's go everybody, Pame, hoppa! Everybody clap your hands for Katerina! And of course, don't forget Marie-Lisa! And gentleman of the night, Speedo! My name is Andrew. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay then guys, that is going to bring an end to some fantastic entertainment. Greek entertainment. It was absolutely superb tonight. If you have enjoyed this one guys, please give the video a thumbs up. What a fantastic way to end a fantastic day. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really helps out my channel more than you ever know. Drop me some comments as well. Let me know what you guys thought of today's episode. I'm going to see you all tomorrow for day 4.
Hold tight, dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Morning, day number 4, 9 AM. Had a little bit of a lie-in. We didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock last night, and if anyone knows us, that's ridiculous. So, little bit tired. Dawn's already secured the beds. Yes, we are one of those people, only because we have to be, because if we don't, then we're not going to get a bed. So, Dawn's got a bed. I've just finished getting ready. On our way for breakfast. I think we're going to be taking a trip into Roda Village later on today. We'll see how the day goes. Talking of the day, it looks absolutely glorious. Few clouds in the sky, but it's going to be a hot one today. It looks glorious, so come with us. We're going to grab some breakfast. Okay, so for my breakfast today, I've gone for something a little bit different, a little bit more subdued. I've got some turkey, ham, cheese, 2 fried eggs, and of course some of that lovely crispy bacon. Didn't fancy a full breakfast this morning, and Dawn has got your traditional style breakfast there. That looks good. Just want to show you guys our view from breakfast this morning. This is us. We don't go in this pool an awful lot. There is the main pool over there. That's our view. It's glorious. Glorious day. This is how close we are. This is our breakfast table. There's Dawn. Dawn's eating, so she's happy. But yes, that's our view for breakfast today. Okay, so Dawn's gone up for seconds. So we've got some pancakes. What else you got on there?
Rice pudding,
Oh right, okay.
peach jam,
Yeah,
carrot cake.
yeah.
It's like a fruity pastry, I don't know.
Like a tart.
And some fruit salad.
Nice. And also a nice little selection of Danish. So one thing that is a nuisance this year are wasps. There are thousands of them. We're sat outside. As I said earlier, we're quite late for breakfast today, so the indoor restaurant was absolutely heaving. We've sat outside, lovely scenery, as you can see, palm trees behind me, pool behind me. But there are literally thousands and thousands of wasps, and they really are a nuisance. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain this year. Okay, so our breakfast review this morning, absolutely lush. It was spoiled somewhat by sitting outside and having to battle the thousands of wasps. So there's so many this year. But in terms of the food, absolutely lush. Probably my favourite breakfast of the week so far. It looked quite bland, but it probably was my favourite breakfast of the week. The start on today's plate, I think it was all of it. I think the bacon actually, the bacon was so incredibly crispy. It was lush. There was no villain today on today's plate. I've thoroughly enjoyed my breakfast. Yes, so breakfast was absolutely lush. You can see the nice blue skies behind me now. I'm just going to get changed and then I'm probably going to get in that pool. So this is us today. There's our beds. We are right by the pool bar. Slovakia bar is just there. So this is our view, so just seated a little bit by this is like a kids pool, and obviously you've got your main pool there. We was literally just eating breakfast. I think it was there on the balcony, so that's the footage we've just seen for breakfast. So this is us for the day. Okay, so I'm just going to go for a little walk. I'm just going to take you guys along with me. There's a little bit of water aerobics going on there, as you can see. But just one thing, I found something new and I just want to point it out. So as we go onto the bridge, it's the bridge, water aerobics, everyone enjoying it there. But there's a brand new toilet block. I don't think you can actually see it from there, but it's literally just through there. There's a brand new toilet block for this year. Outdoor toilet block, of course, which is fantastic. That's where we had breakfast earlier on today, literally just there. Show you guys another angle. Quite busy today. Coming up towards lunchtime, so we will start to quieten off now. There is the pool. The water aerobics going on there. Entertainment team have been fantastic again this year. Quite a few people doing it as well today, which is nice. Sometimes only 2 or 3 do it, but there's quite a few doing it. This bridge is always such a nice place to hang out. There's the guys there. Fantastic to see. And then you've got the amphitheatre just in front, just over there. And then you've got the beach and so on down there, but that's all coming up in the full tour, which is coming tomorrow. Okay, so we've just grabbed ourselves a couple of burgers. The beach bar, cooked by the lovely Mehul there. And they look really good actually. Got myself a beer to go with it, beer and a burger and all that. There it is there. That looks very nice indeed. I'm going to enjoy this. Halfway through and I can safely say that this burger is very nice indeed. The buns are lightly toasted, very crispy. Cheese in the burger just melts in your mouth. Absolutely lush. Okay, so it's around about 7 PM. We are just on our way for our Asian a la carte, which is at 7:30. It started to thunder. It's not forecast, it's not raining yet, but it's thundering as we speak. I'm not sure what that's going to mean for one, the a la carte, because we sit outside, and two, the entertainment, which is not in the amphitheatre, I don't think. So not too sure what's going to happen for the rest of the evening, but we're going for our a la carte now, so come with us and let's see what's on today's menu. You probably can't hear me because the rain is coming down and it's so loud. We had a couple of thunder not long ago and it actually scared the life out of me and Dawn. Our a la carte was meant to be outside, round about there. I'm guessing that's not going to happen now. Wow, when it rains there, it rains. Okay, so welcome sushi has just come out. Which looks very nice. You get a nice bottle of water as well. And this is the menu that we're having tonight. Onycs. So I'm going to go for the shrimp tempura for a starter. The main course, I'm going for the tandoori chicken. Sweets, none of them really do an awful lot for me, to be honest. Probably go for the matcha cheesecake. Okay, so the starters have come. So this is Dawn's, what's it called?
Wonton.
This is Dawn's wonton. Which looks very nice. And then this is my shrimp tempura, which also looks very nice. Okay, so the main has come out now. So Dawn has had the pork, yeah?
Honey pork.
Honey pork. And I've had the chicken tikka, wasn't it? That's that as well. Looks very nice indeed. Okay, so the desserts have come out. What have you got, Dawn? What's that?
Panna cotta with a mango coulis.
Panna cotta. And then I went for the cheesecake. Not quite what I normally have, but that's the cheesecake. Matcha cheesecake. Matcha cheesecake. Okay, so that's the a la carte done. So that's the a la carte done. The starter, it was right up there. The starter for me, it was a wow moment. The shrimp tempura was just absolutely incredible. Very, very tasty indeed, and the wontons as well. Very nice. Starter was brilliant, and we thought this was going to be a fantastic meal. Then we got the main come out. So I had the tikka, didn't I? Yeah, it's alright. So we can see lots of lightning in front of us right now. I had the tikka. First couple of mouthfuls was nice, but then it got very, very bland very quickly. Portion size was okay, not too bad, but it was okay. Dawn had, you had the pork, didn't you?
Honey pork.
Yeah, that was
2 small bits like that.
That was very dry, very hard work. Wasn't very good, to be honest. Then we had dessert. We had, what did you have?
Well, mine was meant to be coconut panna cotta and mango coulis.
But it was vanilla. It was 100% vanilla.
It was nice.
And I had the matcha cheesecake,
Which was very pretty.
which was very sweet. I'm not a sweet tooth. I've said it earlier this week. Dawn is a sweet tooth. Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry, but the lighting in front of us right now is pretty unreal.
Wine.
Okay, so the dessert was okay. So rating out of 5 for the food, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. The starter, it was worth going there just for the starter, to be honest. But everything else, very, very forgettable. The wine, we had some white wine, which was very nice. That was very enjoyable. But yeah, it wasn't a great experience, if I'm being totally honest. But we've done it. I've vlogged it. I've showed it for you guys. Don't get me wrong, the tastes for all of it was okay. The main course for me just didn't excite me.
You forgot the sushi. We got a welcome sushi.
Oh yeah, we got a welcome
That was
sushi.
really nice.
Sushi was nice.
I think 2.5 stars.
Sushi is sushi, isn't it? Well, I'm giving it 2.5. What are you giving it?
I'll give it a 3.
So yeah, but you know, look, it all tasted okay. The starter excited me, the main and the dessert did not. So I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5, and Dawn's giving it a 3. Now we've got to try and find where the entertainment may be. This lightning is pretty unreal. I'm going to try and get some on camera, but yeah, it was okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, Damen et Messieurs, Signore Pani Panavidania Panova, is the show!
Okay then guys, it's voiceover time unfortunately. Copyright hit me hard during this particular performance, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to put some of my own generic music to it, unfortunately, so you're not going to get quite the same feeling as what I did when I was there. You're just going to have to use your imagination, but it was simply fantastic entertainment. I'm just sorry that I can't supply the official audio, unfortunately. So sit back for the next few minutes and chill out to some awesome entertainment.
ça me fait plaisir de vous présenter nos artistes pour ce soir. Un reçu d'applause, big applause au nom du très fort Miss Julia. Voilà pour très fort, un reçu d'applause, big applause à Miss Veronica. On a pris le tour, un petit applause à Mr. Hotham. And once again, not einmal, encore une fois, it was for you tonight, our final election.
Okay then guys, that is going to bring an end to a very fantastic day, and that entertainment was absolutely sensational. Thoroughly enjoyed that. That is going to bring an end to day number 4 already. If you have enjoyed this one guys, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. Leave me some comments as well, let me know what you guys thought of episode number 4. We're going to see you all tomorrow for day number 5.
And if you get a chance to see that group, please do it. They were phenomenal.
They were superb. See you all tomorrow. Welcome to day number 5. It's flying by now. Another late night last night after the simply awesome entertainment which you guys saw in the last episode. Absolutely fantastic night, but it was another very late night for us. I'm very tired this morning. Dawn has already gone out and secured the beds. We're just going for a spot of breakfast, but we're going to go on the beach today. We're going to go to one of the a la carte breakfast today because it's just too manic up in the restaurant at the minute for this week for breakfast, because we're quite late normally. We're at breakfast very early. We've not really been up very early this week. It's warm, not many clouds in the skies. I think it's going to be a hot one. The storm last night went on for hours and hours and hours, or should I say the lightning did. The rain didn't, the thunder didn't, but the lightning did, which was very impressive in places. So yeah, so come with us to the breakfast table. I may not show an awful lot there because you guys have seen breakfast now several times. So it's only so much bacon and eggs that you guys really want to watch. So we're going to go for breakfast. Not too sure what the day is going to kind of pan out. We're thinking Roda Village today. We think of red chilies for a curry. Not too sure. We'll see how it goes. So we'll see you at the breakfast table. Okay, so I've gone for a little bit of a mix and match. The ham and the cheese was a little bit of an afterthought. I wasn't going to have that this morning. It's a nice crispy bacon. No chorizo sausage here at the beach bar, unfortunately, or the beach restaurant. So I've had to go with a couple of hot dog sausages, scrambled egg, which was lush, bacon, which looks very good again, and then mushrooms, and then of course we have our toast as well. That's my breakfast today. Okay, so that's breakfast done. Another lush breakfast. Star on today's plate, scrambled egg. I think it was last time, wasn't it, if I recall? Yeah. Villain on today's plate, as it was last time, was the bacon. Yesterday in the main restaurant, it was perfect. Today in the beach restaurant, it was like rubber. Be prepared to pick it up and eat it that way, because you cannot cut it. It's impossible to cut it. But apart from that, breakfast was lush. Wasps, major issue this year. They are just a nuisance. They don't sting or anything like that. They are just a nuisance. They are everywhere. If you have got a little bit of a phobia of wasps or anything like that, I would suggest you have your breakfast inside the main restaurant. Even in the beach restaurant inside, the wasps were there. Which is a shame, because even if you have your breakfast out on the balcony in the main restaurant, you are just going to be surrounded by wasps. But it's such a beautiful setting to have your breakfast there. But if you're not bothered by them, you know, you've got some great choices this year. But if you are bothered by wasps, then inside in the main restaurant is the place for you. Right, going to the pool now. I'm just going back to the room to get changed. It is very, very hot, mouth-wateringly hot, isn't it, Dawn? It's extremely hot, so I'm going back to get changed, and then I'm getting in that pool. Okay, so it's 9:30. I just want to do a little bit on the sunbed situation. There's about 8 beds free just at the back, just there. All the blue ones are free, and behind me as well. But you pretty much every other sunbed, looks like there's 3 right at the back just there that are free. But literally every other sunbed that you can see have all got towels on reserved already. Now look, all the blue ones there under the new shades, they're all free, but all of the comfy ones closest to the pool have all got towels on. It's 9:30. I mean, that's quite good, to be fair. I mean, considering it's close to the pool opening, and there is still a number of beds free going up there. Plenty of blue ones, but they're just not as comfortable, of course. But yeah, that's the current sunbed situation. We've gone for the same spot today. We just like that spot. You can dip your feet in this little pool, which is about foot and a half deep maybe, before we get into the big one. Looks absolutely glorious today. So we've had our first dip in the pool. 9:45 now. Temperature in the pool is perfect. We're just going for a coffee now at the beach bar. So I'm going to take you guys with me. Just a reminder of today's entertainment, or evening entertainment. We've got a three tenors quiz. Easy for me to say, at 8 o'clock. Not interested in that whatsoever, not for me. And then in the amphitheatre at 9:45, we've got the awesome Aladdin show. I think we're probably going to knock that on the head. We're not going to go today. I think we could be in Roda instead, in Roda Village. That is today's entertainment. So during the day, you've got yoga at 10, beach volleyball at 11, aqua gym 11:30, you've got darts, you've got football, you've got some stretching, sunset lounge with Rado and the jetty at 8 o'clock, which will be perfect. So Yep, that's the one that I'm interested in if we're back from Roda Village. Let's carry on to the beach bar. Drinks, so obviously we're at the bar now, the beach bar. There's two machines. It's not very easy to see. You've got hot water, coffee, espresso, cold coffee, hot chocolate. I think the other one, cafe creme, hot milk you can get from that one as well. So those are the machines to get your hot drinks from. So I'm just going to make our drink, find a seat, and I'll show you guys what our view is. So here's us, our morning cappuccino, right on the beachfront. Happy dawn, very happy. I recall a little bit earlier, I mentioned about the yoga that was going on. As you can see, got some yoga with Vanina. She's doing all the yoga. That time again, guys, unfortunately, YouTube did not like the music that the entertainment team would play when they would periodically come onto the bridge, as you can see here, and they do a bit of a 3-minute dance routine. Normally, I think it was just to kind of start off the entertainment for the day and so on like that. They do it 2-3 times a day. Great fun. Not always an awful lot of energy in it, but it was always good fun to watch anyway. So unfortunately, YouTube didn't like the original audio. Okay, so I've had an awful lot of people ask me what a full tour of Roda Beach Resort looks like. So spend the next however long it's going to take. It might take a little while. Spend some time with me, as I'm literally going to walk around as much as I possibly can of Roda Beach Resort. Now, just behind me, right at there, that is the main entrance. You come down this steep hill where we are here, and then it takes you to the first block. Okay, so that's where I just was. This is the driveway. You've got rooms 689 to 692. You've got a private pool here, which is just for those flats, and you can see that. So all of those apartments there, I've stayed there twice now. Got a lovely long pool there. That is absolutely perfect location. And then just opposite, you are just opposite the tennis courts. The green mesh that you can see there, that's where archery is. It's a little bit out the way. I don't know how popular it is. Used to be on the beach. This is your tennis courts and two very good looking artificial grass courts. There's going to be a water park next year possibly, and it's going to be on this area here. Plans are still yet to be finalised, but that's where your water park is going to be, which is going to be a fantastic addition to the resort. And then we go back onto the driveway. Just need to bear in mind that if you do get one of the rooms here, as quiet and relaxing as it is, it can be very hilly. So we just keep going down. Sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath, it's ridiculously hot today, but I've got to get this tour done. And then you've got a football pitch, which is right next to the tennis courts, as you can see. That's your football pitch, so some of the daily entertainment for children and for adults, whoever wants to play, is there on your football pitch. And then you've got another block here. And again, it's very similar to the one that I've already showed you, it's just a little bit more open. So for all of these apartments, that's literally just here. You've got that pool there as well. So it's a nice quiet part of the resort. And new for this year, I only just noticed this, is this bar. So last year there was 2 fridges here with water, but now they've actually got a little bar there, which is very, very useful, especially if you are relaxing in one of the pools here. So that's a very useful addition. As we go down, I think all these cars are probably staff cars. I've had a few people ask me as well with regards to a car park for when they rent and hire a car. I will show you that. That is just coming up on the right. So we are pretty much at the bottom of the driveway, so to speak now. Here is your car park. So if you do rent a car, or if you have car rental that is delivered to you, that will be dropped off in this car park just here. And it's a fairly big car park. It's always full. There's always a lot of cars there. That's just one of the work vans delivering fresh linen, towels, bedding, so on like that. You've already seen this already this week, but I'm going to show you as part of the tour. So these are your private rooms. I'll try and find out the room numbers for you. These are all the private rooms, and this is your Ilos bar, which is also a very chilled out environment, but you've got a full bar here. And also, you've already seen in the week, you can get hot dogs, you can get chips, you can get burgers. I'm just doing a tour, and you've got the wonderful Elena. I'm just doing the full tour right now, so you're on video. So this is a fantastic addition for all of these rooms here. So all these are private pools. In 2020, in COVID, I stayed in a room just over there. It's a much more chilled, relaxed vibe here with a full bar, and you've got Kamal there as well, who's fantastic with the food. He's brilliant. Let's carry on. Coming towards the main reception building now, which I'll show you in just a minute. I'm going to show you there's quite a poor excuse of a mini golf. I think I showed it a couple of years ago on one of my videos. I've never seen anyone play on it. It's not a very good mini golf course at all, to be honest. I'll show you just what the mini golf looks like. So those there are rooms 920 to 928. That's that block directly in front of me there. And then you've got the mini golf. Cleaners are still out working hard. There is your mini golf, and there's actually someone playing it. It's actually mini golf. It's not very good, it's just a couple of slabs of concrete in the ground. So that is your mini golf. Very, very hot today. I think it's about 30 degrees right now. Quite why I've decided to do a full walking tour when it's this hot, I don't know. I was meant to get up at 6:30 this morning and do it, but I was too asleep. I've just come out right by the car park, so that's where we've come from. This is the car park. Now we go into the main lobby area. A little bit of a waiting area that you've got just here. A lot of people kind of wait there when they're waiting for the coaches and taxis and so on. Let's take them to the airport. And then you do also have an ATM, which is just in that corner there, which is very useful. So we're in the main lobby now. So the main lobby is just on your right. Guest relations and someone called Makram, who is extremely helpful. He will always sit there. This is the main lobby. You've then got a lobby bar. There is your lobby bar just there. And then this is the stairs to the Kalithia, the main restaurant. So as you come out of the main restaurant, just the other side of that waiting area that I just showed you guys, this is just like a little terrace. So you can see there, we're literally back at the front. And then you've got a very small terrace here. And then that terrace can also act as a waiting room, but it also overlooks the pool area as well. Pool area there, which we'll get to shortly. So that is the terrace. As we make our way back into the lobby, you have an area. If you've watched my videos before, you'll be able to start to piece some of this together. So that is the downstairs area for the indoor theatre. That's just down there. So as we go through the lobby, you get your welcome drinks over there, which are both alcohol free. You then have your main lobby area. If you need to put luggage, if you need to check out early, you can put your luggage in that room just there. There is the very friendly main reception area. Manager's office is down there. I was in there earlier this week, not because I was in trouble, because I was being introduced. And then you've just got some of your information. So you've got some car hire here. If you've come with TUI, that's where you will go and see your local TUI rep. And then you've just got some information boards just there as well. So as we go through here, so those stairs there will take you back up to the restaurant. You've got some toilets just there. And then this is where your lifts are. I think I showed that earlier in the week as well. So those are room numbers 101 to 164 down there. So that's like at the back of the lobby. And then this is just like a seating area. That's where you will find your lift. Your lift is just there. And then you've got rooms 201 to 356 just down there as well. That goes back up to the restaurant. And you go down this spiral staircase. Showed you this earlier in the week. A couple of massage chairs. This area is a little bit of an afterthought. You've got air hockey, a couple of pool tables there. And then this leads you into the back of the shop. So as we enter the shop, I'm not going to do a full shop tour on this walk, but this is where the shop is. And I've expanded it this year. I will show you a little bit more as we go outside. As we go through the shop, this is your indoor theatre. So when it rains a lot, this is where the entertainment will be. When it rains, that's where the entertainment is all going to be. So that is your indoor area there. You then have some more toilets just in front of you. This used to be a proper shop a couple of years ago, but they've changed it now to a very swanky looking gallery. Never seen anyone in there. This used to be part of that shop. It's now a swanky looking cellar. That's your cellar there. So we're in the theatre bar now. So here is your theatre bar. And then this leads on to the spa. I don't know if I can record in the spa. I don't know if there's anyone available. There's a couple of people in there at the minute, but that's where your spa is. If you get some photos taken during your stay, this is like the photo booth where you go for that. Those stairs should take you back upstairs to the main lobby area where I've just been. Then we're going to go back. Let's just work out which way I'm going to do this. Let's have a look at some of the activities at the shop. So it looks like you've got some sort of beer pong going on here with the animation team. And then that backs on to the rest of the shop. Apologies about the music if it's very loud. You've got some sort of activity that's going on just there. If I'd have come through the shop, I would have come through here, but the shop has massively expanded. That's just the indoor theatre. So this is the shop area, massively expanded. There's so much here this year. It's quite pricey. The shops on resorts often are. It's not that much more dearer than anywhere else, to be fair. Lots and lots here on the shop. You then have, this is where you go for your slides. So as you go down the stairs here, I've showed this earlier in the week as well. So this is where your kids club is. This is where you can put your kids if you need to. called Wonder something. Wonderland and your kids club. That's where it goes there. So that's where all your kids entertainment and so on will go in there. You have access to the slides and so on here. You've got kids playground just there. But we'll go back round as if we're going to go, let's go back towards Creperie and round there and something like that. Let's just have a walk around. I can't believe how hot it is, guys. So we'll have to go through the shop. Go through the shop. Head back through the shop. Towards where that little bit of entertainment was going on. Not too sure what it is, what's going on there. Some of your evening entertainment will just be on this section here. Depending on what the entertainment is, they have singers here, which is fantastic. That will be literally based there. And then you've got the bar, the indoor theatre that I showed you earlier. Apologies about the music. That is the other end of the spa. I will try and get into the spa and show you guys the spa. And then you've got your Creperie. Regular viewers to my channel, you would have seen this Creperie several times already. I'll just show you very quickly. So you can get all of your different ice creams and so on here, which are always lush. Your crepes will be made just there. You can pick up some desserts, and they also do baguettes and so on. That is just there, they're not just there at the minute. That's your desserts and a drinks machine. Which way should we go? Let's go across the bridge. Just so I can show anybody who's new what this magnificent pool looks like. Has a few issues, don't get me wrong, which I've mentioned, and again regular viewers will know what I've mentioned in the past. We'll go across the bridge and I'll just show you where everything else is. Wow, it's getting hotter. We've gone to the bridge. You recall, kids club, literally just over there. You then got one adult slide there. That was the kids playground that I mentioned. You've got a couple of kids slides there as well. You've got a brand new toilet block just behind these sunbeds. Not sure how well it's coming off. This is the fantastic pool here at Roda Beach. That's your pool. So just here, as we look just here, in that building just there, that is Slovakia corner. That's where you can get Slovakis, you can get full gyros and in a pita, and you can get some chips there as well, which is a fantastic addition. And then you've got the pool bar, which is quite literally just there. Got a block of showers there as well. If you want to pick up towels, you have to pay a deposit, then you get given tokens. And then you hand in your tokens at the towel hut just there, and you pick up your towels, you can swap them, and then you just hand them back in at the end of your stay. So, hello. And then as we go towards the beach area now, so this is the amphitheatre. Again, I've shown this, regular viewers, you would have seen the amphitheatre an awful lot during my my vlogs that I've taken at Roda Beach Resort. Just going to show you guys. So your full entertainment board is there in front of you. I've already showed you that this week as well. That's where you get all your entertainment just there. Then you have amphitheatre, and then just at your amphitheatre a fantastic entertainment goes on here, and this is your amphitheatre, which may be considered for an upgrade as well in the future. Not happening yet, but that might be a future thing that's going to go on. Thank you for sticking with me, guys. It is quite an extensive resort, so it's going to take a while. We then go and we get to the outdoor gym area. There's Roda, that's the entertainment manager just there, and then you've got your outdoor gym area just there. Hello, hello, just doing a full tour. So that is your French bowls just there. You have some table tennis, and part of this beach is now man-made. So a couple of years ago there was a fence that went right the way down here, and now they've extended the beach out basically. You've got beach volleyball literally just at the back there. Very, very busy. First week of September, table tennis is in full flow. The gym is very, very popular. I think they're talking about doing an indoor gym as well. So you're getting a few exclusives. You've got some water sports there. Some of it is paid via Pirates Bar, and some of it is obviously free. So some of the pedlos and so on is obviously free. And then this takes you into the beach bar, which is where I like to come and sit. So as you go into the beach bar, you are met with creperie on the beach. So it's no different to the one that I showed you before. So there's a creperie, there's your indoor seating area and outdoor as well. And then you've got the fantastic jetty, which is just at the back. You then have your beach bar, which is just there. This is the go-go bar. So this is the full beach area. Very, very popular. It's where I like to come and sit. And then this takes you on to the brand new jetty. It was new for last year. There was a jetty here before, but it was a little bit old, it was a little bit broken. I'm just going to walk to the end of the jetty and just show you guys the view. So one of the fantastic new additions for last year onwards was Rado, the entertainment manager, would play on the decks there again. Regular viewers to my channel will know that that is an excellent addition. So that's where Rado plays some of his tunes there. As we pan round again, that's all your water sports. That's the beach bar in all its glory. And then we're going to go and have a walk down there now. So these are your 3 a la cartes. You can have, so the correct rule is you have 1 per visit. You get to know the staff. They are so nice, they will allow you to have more than 1. We've got 3 booked this year. So these are all your a la carte restaurants, and you can have breakfast in the second one in the Palome bar, I think it is. So Nagomi, so that is your Asian restaurant. This is your Greek restaurant, where you also have your lunch. In fact, I've never had lunch here, so let's pop in and let's have a quick look to see what they are dishing up for lunch. This is a fairly new addition as well. I think it was new for last year. Oh, you got some lovely desserts there. Got some fish sticks, which looks very good. You've got some rice, chips, grilled pork. You've got some mustard and ketchup there as well. You've got a very small salad selection there. And this is perfect if you don't want to be fighting the hustle and bustle of the main restaurant. You've got some lovely looking beef, okra in there, spaghetti bolognese, you get your drinks and so on. Fantastic new addition. Again, it's a lot calmer to have your lunch here than going up to the main restaurant. And then, so we've come from there, and then this is your Italian restaurant just here. So that's where you want to go for your Italian a la carte. That's where you go. So all 3 a la cartes are all in the line just here. And then we get onto the beach itself. I'm not going to go on the sand if I can help it. This is quite a popular area, more seating here this year than ever. Quite popular, but obviously you're not that close to a bar. You'd probably have to go back to the beach bar in order to get a drink here. In terms of, it's not the greatest beach here, if I'm being totally honest. There's several of those here. Not the greatest beach, I won't lie. It's quite rocky, but it's very, very shallow. The sea itself is very shallow indeed. Lovely area. Just here, get back onto the path. And I'm going to show you one of the other quieter pool areas that's around here. And again, I've done if you're watching this separately to my series, if you click on my 2025 8 episode series, then you will see other tours that I've done as well on the resort. A couple of showers there, which are always useful. And then it's going to bring you back. So if you've got one of these rooms, it's perfect. You are literally backed on right onto the beach. You've then got a nice quieter area here. It's always shady here. And I'm going to take you and show you some of one of the private pools that's around here as well. So we are also now, we're backed onto the pool. So there's the pool area again. So we've been round there already. That's the very back of the pool. I'm just going to show you guys some of the apartments here and the pool that is available. These steps and a ramp there, so for mobility issues you do have a ramp. It is steep, but it is there, and there are ramps across the resort as you go down this section just here. I hope you're enjoying this full tour, guys. If you are, please give the video a thumbs up. And then, so these are rooms 554, downwards 553. And then this brings you into one of the quieter pools. If you don't want the hustle and bustle of the large rowdy pool and you want a quieter area, this is where you want to get rooms. I mean, these rooms here are absolutely perfect. So for example, that is room 538, so it's the 500s if you want to be situated over this side of the resort. And then as we just take a quick look around, that is your pool. It's situated for these rooms there. I think you'll agree, it's pretty special. Very quiet. My room this year, I am literally just up there. That's my room. Never been in this block before. Not too sure of the room numbers of that. In fact, this block was the block that was opposite it was in the car park opposite the main reception. And then that just takes you all the way back up to Drapery's just there and your pool and so on. And as I said, my room is literally just up there. Okay, so that is going to bring an end to the full resort tour here at the magnificent Roda Beach Resort. If you have enjoyed that, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. Okay, so it's coming up to 6:30 now on Friday evening. We're heading out a little bit earlier. I'm just going to do some recording in the restaurant, and then we're going to have a stroll into Roda Village. I think we're going to have a meal at Red Chili's, and hopefully, depending on time, hopefully we'll pop into Oscar's and Drunken Sailor for a drink in each of those as well. If we keep saying that we want to go there, not mad on the entertainment that they have. It's not really my thing. It's an appetite, so it's not really my thing. So come with us as we take a stroll into Roda Village. Okay, so I've not shown this part since I've been here. So these sunbeds don't belong to Roda Beach. They belong to this hotel here. but right at the end of this section is a very good shop indeed. And I do want to correct something that I said probably last year and the year before. Everyone's closing up for the evening. Well, some beds are tidying up. Who's asleep? So I've made a video a year ago or so, which showed, because this question gets, I get asked this a lot, and the video asks about what the walk is like into Roda Village and why on this particular occasion I'm not going to record it. I did make an error in my previous video, which I just want to kind of put right now, and that is this bit. See where these people are walking here in front? I said that that was the only way to continue, basically, where you've got Alexandros. So if you've got pushchairs and so on, and you do need to walk into Roda Village, as you can see, you can cut straight through the shop, which I think we're about to do now. Excellent shop this. So you can cut straight through. And then you've got Alexandros, which is where we ate last year, which Dawn wasn't keen on. I liked it, I thought it was nice. This is Alexandros here, Greek Taverna. This is all new, isn't it? Which is good. Lovely looking restaurant. And then you just continue your walk into Roda Village. This is round about there, as you can see. Okay, so we're just on our way to Red Chili's now, which is just up on our right. So the walk took us about 10 minutes. It was quite a brisk walk as well, to be fair. The tide is coming in and it's not too much fun if you walk back and it's pitch black. So this is what I call the back end of Roda, or the back of Roda, should I say. Yeah, and then through there, the other side of there, effectively, that's where your Pirates Bar is, and you can get excursions from. There's Oscar's, one of the bars, Drunken Sailor, one of the bars that we've been talking about going to for some time. It's very, very quiet at the moment. It's very early, it's only round about 7 o'clock, I would say. Just a bit before. So that's Drunken Sailor and Oscar's is the place to go for evening entertainment. I think the only disappointing thing is for me is that they are pretty much showing exactly the same entertainment as they were last year, and a lot of it, like Britpop, Whitney Houston, ABBA, it's not really something that I want to watch. Red Chili's is a little bit further than I recall, so I'm going to jump back on the camera when we get a bit closer. So you've got a Madeira Mexican grill there. I'm walking the road here. Anybody who's been to Greece know that when you're walking the road, you're taking your life into your own hands. This is the coffee cap, where you can get coffee, tea and more. Just looks like a little kind of cafe, although it doesn't look like a cafe from the outside. It looks more like a hairdresser, but no, it's definitely a cafe. And you walk this way, kind of. Medical services just over there. You can get some of your bookings, discount booking centre, coach trips, so on from there. And then you've got Red Chili's, which is where we are eating tonight. I'm just going to show you the menu before we go in. It's quite expensive. So I'm just going to show you some of the menu. So the lamb korma is €12 here. Lamb madras is $11.50, which isn't too bad, I suppose. But that is the menu for Red Chili's. Okay, Okay, so we're just settling down in Red Chillies. Still quite early, it's actually 10 to 7. This is what Red Chillies looks like. Right by the window, and we're right next to Alexandro's snack bar with swimming pool and pool. Okay, so just looking at the menu, I think I'm gonna have some chips and probably a Kisma rice. So I think I'm just going to have a Pella rice.
I'm going to have tikka masala.
I'm having tikka masala. It's €10.50. I'm going to have a lamb madras. I think that's what we're having. Not really having a starter or anything like that. We're just going to go for a little walk around the restaurant in Red Chillies. Very, very popular here. Got all your bottles of beer there, all your soft drink and your wine. There's the kitchen, and then there is the bar itself. Looks very nice. Not too many seats. It's very popular with some of the regulars. And then come down, you can see there's a few people filling up just there. There's our bottle of water. We're just going to wait to order our food. Okay, so here's we've got some poppadoms come, we've got some dips, which is always nice. You don't always get those. And that is the poppadoms. Buns and sauce, dips, very nice. That's got an interesting twang to it. It's very nice. But these two are lovely. Saved a few to go with our meal. It's a good start.
Okay.
Okay, so the food has come out, so that is Dawn's chicken tikka masala. That is my lamb madras, our Kisma naan, Kedam rice, portion of chips, and that looks cracking to me. Okay, so a review of Red Chillies in Roda. Yeah, mosquitoes are out big time. I'm going to start off with the rating. For me, 2.5 out of 5. It didn't live up to expectations. Dawn, what's your rating out of 5?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I had lamb madras. It didn't taste like any lamb madras that I've ever had before.
Didn't even hiccup.
I did, yeah, which is weird. Dawn's was very nice. I had a tiny bit of Dawn's. Dawn's was nice. Poppadoms was all right for about a minute, and then they went completely soggy and floppy and rubbery. Which wasn't great. Pilla rice was very nice.
Really nice.
Very
Best
nice.
thing on the plate.
Naan bread, interesting. Well, again, it was, I don't know.
Ground up mint.
It was just weird. Water was lush. That bill for that meal that you just saw cost us €40, which was about what we expected, to be fair. €40. I can't moan at the price, if I'm being totally honest. Would I go there again? Yeah, I probably would, but I would have what Dawn just had. I wouldn't go there and have a madras again. Didn't live up to my expectations. Disappointing. Right now,
We've ticked it off our box.
we have, but right now, we're going to get a drink. Okay then guys, so here we are sat in Oscar's bar, and as we are in a bar, it's full of copyright content, so I've had to do a voiceover for this section, unfortunately. We spend about half an hour or so here. We were both incredibly full after our food. I had a mythos, because you just have to have a mythos, don't you, when you're in Greece, and Dawn had a fancy coffee. We didn't spend too much time, and we was planning on going on to the Drunken Sailor as well afterwards, but we was just so full, we were so hot, we just wanted to get back to the resort basically. So we only stayed there for about half an hour or so, and then we was back at the resort. Okay then guys, that is going to bring quite a premature end to the day. We've had enough chattered. It's been a long, very hot day today. I think the beer in Oscar's has tipped me over the edge, but at least we've ticked off 2 of our Roda Village wish lists today, which was good. Yeah, lots of bites, mosquitoes.
And the rain was spraying as we was walking and still getting bit.
Out in force, big time. If it's not the wasps in the day, it's mosquitoes at night, so be prepared when you come to Roda. If you have enjoyed today's episode, I know it's not been the most thrilling. I have done some behind the scenes work for the hotel as well, which I'm not obviously going to put on the vlog because it's not vloggable. It is just some PR work for the resort, which I've done. But if you have enjoyed, yes I know, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free, and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. And please leave me some comments as well. Let me know what you guys thought of day number 5. I can't believe it's day 6 already tomorrow.
Standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto her phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.
Saturday, day number 6. The week is just flying by now. Had an early night last night. I just think everything just caught up with me. You know, it's tiring stuff in and out of that pool all day. Walking to the beach bar, walked into Roda. Even though the food wasn't that great, it was still nice. The fact that we walked into Roda. I'm not too sure really what the next couple of days are going to bring. We've only got 2 full days left. We've got the white party tonight, and then we've got the acrobat show tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. So obviously you guys are going to see that. But in terms of what's going to be happening during the day, oh son, it's not going to be an awful lot happening today. So today's vlog might be a very, very short one. Tomorrow we are going to be walking back into Roda just to buy some souvenirs and gifts and someone like that. And we're probably going to go and have lunch at LiQWYD in Roda Village, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But today we're not really planning on doing an awful lot. Yesterday was a little bit, not stressful, but I had some work to do for the hotel. I was helping some of the entertainment staff create a portfolio, so I was doing some recording, which was great fun, to be fair. So I don't think there's going to be too much going on in today's vlog. We're just heading for breakfast now, so it could only be a very short vlog, but come with us. We're going to the main restaurant this morning. I fancy a fried egg. I fancy a fried egg without having to ask for a fried egg, if you know what I mean. So we're going for breakfast, so we'll see you up there. Dawn's been attacked. There's 7 kittens on site this week, and they are so cute. And Dawn's been attacked. How cute is this little one? Wow, what a beautiful.
Been all over me all morning.
He's so beautiful. Hello. Just see me now.
They're nice.
So very cute. Brothers and sisters are all going to be around somewhere. But he's very cute. Hello. Breakfast done. Another cracking breakfast here at Roda Beach. Full up now though. I went in there with an intention to have a very small breakfast, but I ended up having a medium to large breakfast. A star on today's plate again was the omelette. It was so ridiculously tasty. The villain on today's plate was my 2 fried eggs. They were overcooked and they were very crispy, crunchy. Didn't like them. But apart from that, it was lush bacon bacon's definitely better in the main restaurant than it is down at the beach restaurant.
The scrambled eggs better down there.
But the scrambled egg's better down there. But all in all, it's a lovely breakfast. We're just going to our bed, so I'm going to show you where we are for the day. It's ridiculously hot. Some would say it's mouth-wateringly hot. Mouth-wateringly hot today. No, it's around about 9:30, is it? Maybe 9:30, 9:14, and the temperature's already mid-20s. It's going to be a scorcher, not a cloudy in the sky. So I'm just going to spin you around, and I'll show you where we are right now. Okay, so this is where we are. We are literally there. There's us. There's the pool. So as I say, it's 9:15. There are a couple of beds available. Some there, some there. All the blue ones as usual. They're all free, but the majority of the main beds, so to speak, are all taken. So I'll pick up my phone again a bit later, possibly when we go for a coffee at the beach bar or something like that. But right now we're just going to chill out, wait for the pool to open, have a dip in there, ridiculously hot, and then we'll go from there. With the entertainment, there is always something going on. Right now we have this massive place. I've never seen here before. This looks quite good fun. It's quite popular as well. You've got Pedro in the orange there. There's the one who seems to be in charge of this particular event. That looks good fun. Always plenty of entertainment, and there's always something going on here at the resort. Just a little something for both adults and children alike. So here's a bit of a turn up for the bucks. Kind of knew it was coming. So one of the managers here sent me a message, and he wants to introduce me to the general manager of the hotel. Probably what it is in recognition for all of the promotional work and the work that I've done for Roda Beach Hotel. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Opportunities could be presenting themselves to me right about now. So I've just gone back to the room, I've got changed, and I'm just going to speak with the general manager of the Roda Beach Resort and Spa Hotel in Corfu. Okay, so just on our way to meet one of the managers for the hotel, and then hopefully I've got that exclusive access to the restaurants. I spoke to Rado, entertainment's manager, today, and he's assured me it's going to happen. And then we're going to go for some dinner. Not too hungry tonight, so it's meant to be fish night, I believe. I'm not going to be having too much to eat. But we have got two lots of decent entertainment tonight. We've got like a champagne party at 8, and then we've got the white party, which starts at 9:45. So come with us and let's see what the evening brings us. Okay, so I've been given exclusive access to the restaurant. I'm in the brand new restaurant that's been refurbished for this season onwards. It looks absolutely stunning. You can see a sneak peek, that's just behind me. It looks absolutely stunning. So the next couple of minutes I'm going to show you around the new restaurant at the Roda Beach Resort. Okay, so the first thing you notice as I walk down the main aisle in the restaurant is the beautiful new decor. It's completely fresh, it's very bright. You can tell it's new. It's had new chairs, new tables, fresh liquor paint throughout. It really does look absolutely stunning. There was nothing wrong with how it looked previously, but that extra bit of polish it's had for this year, it does look very good indeed. So as we make our way over, we're not quite ready to show the food yet, so I'm just going to show some other parts of the restaurant just while we're waiting. So here we're at one of the several drinking stations. You can get all your hot and cold drinks here. You can get your draft beer, all your draft beers, all of your juices and someone like that you can get here. Those juices in that machine there were very nice indeed. So if you make our way over to this section, now if you recall, if you've been here before, this section where I'm walking now, that's one of the managers in front, this had tables and chairs here in previous years. That's a little note off the chef there, which is a real nice touch. And it adds to all of the lovely decor that they've added this year. That really does give it a very modern feel. We've got some soup in there, but you can see there the decor looks excellent. The toaster this year was actually better as well than it has been in previous years. You still have to put your bread through several times, but it's still better than it has been. Wide selection of breads there. That are all ready for you at meal times. Then we go over to this station in the middle. It's all very lovely presented. Not too sure what this machine is. I presume it's just a machine that's been used previously, old type of machine. But it does just look very, very nice indeed. I love that. I love that little thing off the chef there. That's Kids Corner, which didn't have all of the food out. But yeah, those tables and chairs were there last year. But it's so much more spacious now. Much more room, because it does get very, very busy. If we look at one of the many salad bars littered throughout the restaurant. So just while I'm still waiting for the food to come out, I'm going to show you one of the other drink stations, which is exactly the same as the one I showed you previously. You can get your draft beer and wine as well, and all of your hot and cold drinks. Then as we make our way over to the pizza corner, fresh pizzas, as you can see, are being made. And they are actually delicious pizzas. It's always been one of my best meals of the week. But I'm just trying to kill a little bit of time right now. So we're going to head out towards the terrace outside, which has been this way now for a couple of years or so. But it really is a lovely addition if you don't want to eat inside. As we head outside, you've got the beautiful view of the ocean right in front of you. You've got a drink station there to your right as you come out. And you can go up there and ask for your hot and cold drinks, and just got another one. Don't really see them used an awful lot, to be fair, but the staff are always very busy. Will always happily bring your drinks for you as well. I mean, look at this. Brand new furniture, chairs and tables as you overlook the awesome pool here at Roda Beach Resort. It really is a beautiful way, especially at breakfast time, to eat your breakfast. As we head back into the main restaurant, I think a lot of the food has been brought out now, so we're gonna start off at this section here. We've got some fruit. I quite like the way this fruit is displayed here in those wire cages. All fresh fruit there, lovely apples, plums, grapes as well. Then you've got some sauces there, so you've got some strawberry and chocolate sauce. As you head around, and you can see some of the awesome desserts, which I don't really try, in all honesty. I'm not very sweet tooth. That's my partner Dawn who does that. But as we turn around there, you can just see just some of the neat touches of decor. It really does look very good indeed. You've got some more lovely desserts, and then you're greeted at the end with a lovely chocolate fountain. So as we make our way around, we look at some more of the fresh fruit, some more of the desserts there. And it always fascinates me how they get the glazing on some of these desserts to make it look as shiny and as beautiful looking as it does. I'm not the biggest sweet tooth in the world, but some of these desserts are very, very nice indeed. As we go over to this section, we're going over to the salads now. And your dressing there, you've got some mustard dressing, you've got some mussels, all your different types of cheeses and salad. Got some ketchup, mustard. You can see there's plenty of choice. A lovely selection of cheese there, if that's your thing. Typical Greek salad is always a win for me. You look at tzatziki sauce, all of your different other sauces, and the salad really does look very good this year. It does look improved to what it has done in previous years. Not that it was bad, but it just looks even better than it has done in the past. And there's some more of that fantastic cheese. So we're going to make our way over to have a look at some of the hot food selection now. Not all of it is still out. You've got a shrimp salad type concoction there. That's going to be grilled fish in the one that's next to it, and then you've got some sea bream there next to it. Potatoes here are always lush, and that lovely looking beef right at the end as well. Looks absolutely delicious. And then let's have a look what else we've got. We've got some more veg. I'm not going to state the obvious on everything we say, but it's all beautifully presented. And if you haven't guessed by now, it's clearly fish night here at Roda Beach Resort. And this does change every single night, but there is still something for everyone. Even if you're not into fish, there's still plenty of other options here for you as well. But the presentation does look absolutely fantastic. And as we head over to this bit here, you can see it's all freshly cooked. That looks very, very tasty, and some of the smells I'm getting right now from this restaurant is pretty special. It all looks fantastic. Look at that lovely seafood. But as I say, if you're not into your seafood, there's still plenty of choice here for you. You got some of your chili, oregano, thyme, all of your spices, all of your different types of oils as well you can get. And as we just pop round the corner, you can see that we're greeted with yet more salad. That salad looks absolutely delicious. And then we're coming to the last section now. You've got your grilled vegetables here. This bit smells absolutely lush. I'm not going to lie, it's not normally something I would put on my plate, but that does smell very good. And then talking of smelling good, wow, this smells fantastic. Those green beans, I'm a big fan of those. Absolutely beautiful. If you just pan round, just have one last look at how fantastic this newly refurbished restaurant looks here at Roda Beach. All the staff very busy. We're about 10 minutes away from service right now. So that is going to bring an end to this exclusive look that I've been given around the refurbished restaurant here at Roda Beach. Hope you've enjoyed this, guys. I know I certainly have, and thank you to Roda Beach as well for allowing me this exclusive access. Okay, so here's my dinner. So I've got some amazing looking beef there, got some mixed veg, got some cuttlefish stew, and some lovely potatoes. And Dawn has the tomato with couscous inside, which looks very good. She's also gone for the beef and the potatoes as well. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that look around the brand new refurbished restaurant here at Roda Beach. We've just finished our dinner. Lush as ever. Star on today's plate yet again was the beef. It is just so falls apart, honestly. It's just so nice, very nice indeed. The villain, unsurprisingly, on my plate today. Yeah, Dawn's face says it all. Can you just do it again for the camera? Wow, that's how bad it was. It was the cuttlefish stew. I'm sure there was nothing wrong with it. I'm sure it was cooked fine and everything like that. But it's the first time I've ever tried it. The consistency, the texture, it was like eating a doorstop. Not that I've ever ate a doorstop, but it just didn't taste and feel very nice at all.
My star was jelly.
If you watched last year's video, you will know that Dawn loves the jelly. But yes, so dinner done, fantastic as ever. We're going back to change into our whites now because it's a white party. And I wasn't prepared to allow Dawn to eat in her whites.
Probably just as well, look.
Yeah, already. So yes, so we're going back up to our room, changing in whites, and we'll see you when we get back. Okay then guys, so that is the welcome champagne party done. Wasn't too many people who turned up, unfortunately, for that one. So it was over quite quickly. Bit of a shame considering the amount of hard work that the team put on here. The champagne party, it went down well with me. I had about 3 flutes of champagne, which is always nice. We've just made our way down to the jetty now, which is at the main beachfront, and we're getting ready for the white party and hopefully one of those fancy pina coladas. But right now I'm just going to spin you around and I'm just going to show you my current view. Okay then guys, I'm having to do a voiceover and it is such a shame. We are at the white party right now and it was easily one of the highlights of the entire week for me. This was just simply, it was just so cool. The tunes were absolutely fantastic. There's Marilisa, Elena there, just getting the white party all set off. Rado just checking in, making sure that everyone is okay. This really was a fantastic evening and a fantastic way to end day number 6. I'm just gutted that in this video I can't really play any of the music for obvious reasons. So this bit is going to be vastly cut compared to the originals, which you can see on my channel already. So sit back, I'll show what I can for a couple of minutes or so. So sit back and enjoy the awesome white party at Roda Beach. Fantastic 2 girls from the entertainment team who have been absolutely superb this week. They've just come up to me and they've just given me this nice bottle of bubbly for all the help that I've done for them this week. It's just so sweet, they are so amazing, and it's people like this that makes us want to keep coming back to Roda Beach every single year. Thank you both so much. It really is very, very welcome. Thank you. Okay then guys, that is going to bring an end to today's video. What a fantastic way to finish an awesome day at White Party. Was simply fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and again I want to say a massive thank you for the free bottle of bubbly that I got. Absolutely very touching, absolutely fantastic. White Party really was superb, really enjoyed it. Guys, if you have enjoyed day number 6, I can't even do my finger thing, but if you have enjoyed day number 6, thank you Don, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. Leave me some comments, let me know what you guys thought of day number 6. Get ready, done with the fingers. We're going to see you all tomorrow for day 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See you later. Bye. One last thing before we go, Dawn says she really had to think about how many fingers to hold up. Day 7. See you later. 11 for the morning after the night before. I went a little bit cocktail crazy at the white party yesterday, at the champagne party as well. Had about 3 flutes of that and numerous cocktails. A bit sore today, but it's all good. It's about 9 o'clock, so it's our last full day today, which I'm gutted about. But we're going to be going into Roda at some stage today, which is going to be good, and I'm going to vlog some of that. And then we've got an acrobatic show, some more top entertainment, which I'm really looking forward to recording and showing you guys later on this evening. We're going for breakfast. We're going to the beach restaurant this morning. It doesn't open till 9 o'clock, so that's round about now, which is perfect. So yes, so come with us to the breakfast table. I'm only going to have a lightish breakfast, I feel, today. You know, you get a little bit fooded out on an all-inclusive. It's all just a little bit routine, isn't it? I'm beginning to feel a little bit like that now, which is good, which is fine. So come with us to the breakfast table and let's see what we're going to have today. Done. Another delicious breakfast, and again I gave in again. I had much more than what I originally went there to have. Star for today isn't actually food, it's Vicky who works in the restaurant there. So incredibly friendly, so polite, so smiley, so happy. And you know, and again, I've said it a number of times, it's people like this that makes your stay worthwhile. She was lovely, weren't she?
Yeah,
very nice.
Minas would be proud.
Minas would be proud, yes. In terms of star on the plate, scrambled egg, easy peasy, absolutely stunning. The scrambled egg there, and a tip for the bacon. So the bacon, the first couple of bits I had was like rubber, and then this one here saw a big tray of fresh bacon come out, and she said, why don't you try the fresh bacon? So I did. Very, very cuttable, very nice.
I think it goes rubbery where it's under the heat. I would say it sort of dries it out, makes it rubbery.
Yeah, it's still not the best bacon in the world, don't get me wrong. So the villain on today's plate probably was the bacon, because the mushrooms are quite tasty today as well. But the scrambled egg there is just absolutely lush. Anyway, that's enough talking about food, enough talking about breakfast. It's mouth-wateringly hot, Dawn. It's mouth-wateringly hot. She don't like that for some reason. It's mouth-wateringly hot, so I'm going to go back to the room. I'm going to get changed, and I'm getting in that pool. That's probably where I'm going to stay until we go into Roda around about 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so all these beds here, all these are part of Roxanne's, which is just at the back. And then the black ones that we're coming up to in front of us, they're all ones that belong to the pirate bar. And there is the rear, all the beds that belong to LiQWYD. Managed to find one of the Roda signs. Crazy Forks is just there, which is extremely popular. You ask anyone, one of the best restaurants, and a lot of people do say Crazy Forks. That all looks very nice there. That's all part of Crazy Forks there as well. You've got the harbour bar literally right in front of us, and then you've got Crusoe's pub just on the corner, which I know is also very popular. You've got Mackie's snack bar literally just next to it there. Then you have Crazy Forks over here. This seating here is the Crazy Forks, and you can see their extensive menu laid out just before you there. Very nice. I quite like how they've done the decor. The restaurant just there. And then you've got the main entrance and sign of Crazy Forks, literally just there. And then you've got Seaport just here. Nice shaded area. There is Seaport. It's very nice there. Then you've got Alexandro's roof garden just there. Which also looks very nice as well. Then you got Pirates Bar. I can't recommend Pirates Bar enough. Pirates Bar looks absolutely stunning. And of course they've got everything you can wish for there. Mixed grill, bolognese, gyros, fish and chips, hello, pizza, moussaka, everything that you would expect from the Pirates Bar. Hiya, you alright? Thank you, you too. And then if you want to book all of your coach trips, you can do that at the Corfu Compass, which is right next to Pirates Bar. So just a couple of, you've got a Grand Island tour, €35. Day trip to Albania, €40. Paxos and Antipaxos, it's extremely popular. That is from €55. Then you've got the Blue Caves, if you want to do that one, it's €45. And then you can take a trip up to Corfu town, 15, €4 on the bus, yes, €15 here. Aqualand there, it's €53. And then you got another one, we went there 2 years ago, Palakastrica, €20, just absolutely stunning. And we're coming towards LiQWYD now. So you've got Roxanne's there as well, which again is an extremely popular place to come. Roxanne's, it looks very, very chilled out in there. But we've decided on this occasion we're going to go to LiQWYD. Just in case you're wondering about some of the entertainment at the Drunken Sailor, this is what you generally have on the different days at the Drunken Sailor. All good stuff. And Roxanne's looks very nice indeed. Okay, so we decided to eat in LiQWYD. We've been saying it since we come out. I'm going to go for a club sandwich. Just looks absolutely stunning. We're going to stop under the shade for now because it is crazy hot right now. Just perfect. Okay, so I'm going to be going for a club sandwich. I'm going to be having chicken club sandwich, which is cheese, bacon, tomato, lettuce, yellow sauce, and French fries. I'm going to have a mythos. I'm in Greece. I'm outside by the sea. You have to have a mythos. We're going to go for a Saganaki starter as well. Saganaki starter has come out. I hope this lives up to the one that we had last year at Alexandros. One of the best things I've ever tried. Let's dig in. Such a cool vibe here. Just had our starter. I'll let you guys know what we think of the food once we've finished all of the meal. This is our chill vibe right now. Very relaxed indeed. So there is Dawn's lovely looking baguette there. It's a good portion. And then my portion as well, my chicken club sandwich. That is also a good portion. That's €10 for that. It looks fab. Okay, so that's the food done at the Luge review out of 5. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Saganaki, it was okay. It wasn't as good as Alexandros that we had 2 years ago, or last year, sorry. It was nice, but it was meh. It was a little bit forgettable. It's squeaky. Okay, yep, it was a bit that. My club sandwich was very nice, but my eyes were bigger than my belly. I wasn't massively hungry when I went there, to be fair, so...
And it was a big portion.
It was a big portion. I didn't finish it. Was yours good, Dawn?
Really nice.
But the fries there were probably the best fries I've ever had, and I've had a few fries in my life. They were probably the best fries I've ever had. So thumbs up for La Luz from me. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. What about you, Dawn? What would you give it?
I think I'll go for
4 out of 5 for La Luz.
Service was lovely in there.
It was very good. Very fantastic environment. Location was perfect as well. Now we're going shopping. Okay, so it's just getting on to 7:30. We're just going for our a la carte meal. We got the Italian today. We was going to put it off. Neither of us overly like Italian food, so we was going to put it off and just go to the restaurant, but I thought, let's give it a go. We've been back at the room for a few hours. We probably had our quietest, boringest day since we've been here. We went to Roda, which was nice. When we come back from Roda, we were both absolutely just worn out, exhausted. I went in the pool for another couple of hours or so, but we was just all so very, very tired. Well, both of us was very, very tired. So yeah, we went back to the room for a little bit, chilled out. We've just come out now, both very tired. It's coming towards the end of the week now, and we've not had enough, but we're just very tired. The sea's quite choppy, as you can hear and see behind me. So as I say, we're just walking to the a la carte restaurant, and I'll pick up the phone again once we get seated and we get our food. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so for a starter, I'm going to be going for the romaine lettuce, chicken, croutons, corn, and then I'm possibly going to have from the main the risotto with shrimps, lime and mint. I think I'm going to have that as well. That's the menu, so this is our location. Literally right by the ocean, as you can see. Lovely setting. There's no tables inside today, which is unusual. Normally you get tables inside. Outside, lovely sunset just happening just to the side. And this is us what you having done.
I think I'll go grilled veg to start, and then the chicken in lemon chicken.
So that's what we're having from Via Ben. Looking forward to it. Something different. It's not normally food I generally go for. So I'll catch up as soon as the food arrives. Okay, so I've had a change of mind. I'm not going for the risotto. I'm going to go for this one here, which is grilled salmon, lemon, rosemary glaze, and grilled zucchini. That's what I'm having instead. So Dawn has got the grilled vegetables, which looks quite filling actually. That looks quite a lot.
I was just thinking that.
And I've got the Caesar salad, which also looks very nice. What did you think of your starter?
It was very nice, but it wasn't for me.
Very filling. You look like there's lots there.
Massive. And the mushrooms were lovely. But there was one veg in there, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't very nice for me. Peppers, I'm not a fan of peppers. But very well presented, tasty.
Good portion size as well.
Just too much for me.
Yeah, my Caesar salad was actually very nice, very tasty. The chicken was lush, the sauce, which is what it's famous for, of course. It was lovely. I really did enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the main now. Really enjoyed that. And the portion size again, as Dawn said, the portion size I feel they've stepped it up a little bit this year. When we had it a couple of years ago, the portion was like tiny. But yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed my starter. I'm looking forward to the main now. Okay, so the mains have come out. Remind me what yours was, Dawn?
Lemon chicken.
It was decent, wasn't it? Yeah, it was nice. And then I've gone for the salmon, which also looks very good. So then, Dawn, what did you think?
Oh, it was very nice.
Yeah? Not at all there. Is that because of the portion size?
Yeah, I'm just not overly hungry today. Creamy, nice, lovely.
My salmon was very tasty. Definitely would have that again. And that's how I measure everything that I have to eat, drink, whatever. Would I have it again? Yeah, I would. It was very tasty. I'm not going to have a dessert though. I think Dawn is. So once that dessert comes out, I'll show you. But I'm not going to have a dessert. I'm quite full now. The white wine is going down nicely. But yeah, I'm impressed. So we didn't show you the desserts, so that's what's on offer. So it took Dawn 1.1 second to decide that she was going to have the tiramisu classico. Anyone knows Dawn, she likes the tiramisu. That's the desserts. Okay, so Dawn's tiramisu has come out. That's what we get. That looks very nice. Nice. Enjoy.
Fun.
So Dawn, what was your thoughts on that?
That was delicious.
Yeah, best part of the meal?
Best part of my meal.
Okay, so our final thoughts on the Italian a la carte. Do you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. That's been stepped up as well, I feel, this year. Portion sizes seems much better this year, and the food is very good. Not always my kind of cup of tea, Italian, but there was nothing wrong with my food. In fact, my salmon was absolutely lush. My Caesar salad was fantastic as well. What about you, Dom? Did you have me?
Mine was all nice, just didn't have a big appetite tonight.
Yeah.
Dessert was my favourite.
Yes, tiramisu. Dawn loves her tiramisu, but all in all, it was a very pleasant evening, perfect setting. Thumbs up from me. I enjoyed it. Okay, entertainment time. So YouTube hit me pretty hard with regards to the original soundtrack to this section of the video. What you're watching now is a very touching moment, actually. So this young girl here, she was dancing on her own for about 5 or 6 minutes or so before the show started, and she still continued to dance when Rado come out as well. So Rado there, the entertainment manager, absolutely lovely touch from him. He brought the young girl on stage and they was dancing together, as you can see, and it really was a very lovely moment indeed. So as I said just earlier, YouTube did hit me hard. It just doesn't like these entertainment shows at all, but some of this entertainment really is just too good to cut out completely. I've obviously shortened down from the original sequence. I've shortened it down an awful lot, I don't want to take out anymore because this really was very impressive indeed. So again, as usual, sit back for a few minutes and enjoy.
Cause we
Okay then guys, that is going to bring an end to the awesome entertainment after another fantastic day. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. Leave me some comments as well and let me know what you guys thought of today's episode, but more importantly what you thought of today's entertainment. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow when we go home. See you tomorrow.
My name is Lena. I'm from Athens and I'm part of entertainment team here in Roda Beach Resort in Corfu.
Hey there, my name is Marilisa. I'm from Thessaloniki and I'm part of the entertainment team here in Roda Beach Resort and Spa in Corfu, and I'm really having a blast.
Welcome to day number 8. It's come round so quick. It's gone so quick. Another fantastic evening last night with the acrobatic show. You would have seen it in yesterday's episode or the last episode. It was simply superb. It was just so good. The entertainment this year has been very good. So in today's episode we're going for breakfast. We're going to have a couple of hours then around the pool, go back to our room, pack. Our taxi back to the airport is around about 6:30 p.m. and then we'll be going home. But in today's episode, this is what this episode really is all about. You are going to be seeing the full holiday review, and I know that a lot of people watching my videos like to watch the review because they get very unbiased, my very own opinions on everything to do with Roda Beach Resort 2025. So come with us to the breakfast table. Probably going to be a fry up, let's face it. Then I'll do a tiny bit of logging around the pool and so on like that. We're not going to be doing an awful lot, and then obviously we're going to be recording the final review for you guys. So stick with us. It's only going to be a short episode, and we'll see you at the breakfast table. So obviously we are into the second week of September now. It's currently 8:30 p.m. and you can see just how many sunbeds are still available. There's still a number that's been taken, but you can see literally all of those in front of me are all free. It's quite a number free over on that side of the pool as well. There's no such thing as sunbed wars here. To be fair, there's always been beds available, and even if you can't get one of the comfy ones here, those blue ones are always free and available. So this is going to be our view for half a day. Go for breakfast now. Dawn is just relaxing. Dawn is very too relaxed. And this is going to be our view for today. So that's it. So right now we're going for breakfast. I'll vlog a little bit throughout the day. I'm not going to be doing an awful lot, to be fair. And then it's review time, so stay tuned. Okay, so I've been talking to a lovely looking omelette from Anwar. It's just made it fresh for me. Without stating the obvious, I've got beans on there. I've got some crispy bacon, some mushrooms. And that omelette looks cracking. Okay, so that's breakfast done. Safely say the star on that plate was the omelette that Anwar made me. Absolutely delicious. Really good. Breakfast was good as usual. Really enjoyed it. Just heading back to the room now just to get changed, ready for a couple of hours in the pool. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So it's 9:20. It's already 24 degrees. Dawn is just chilling in the little pool, being all intellectual, reading a book. Very early. This is our view as we start our day here at Roda Beach. Just going to go for a little stroll while it's nice and quiet. It's very quiet actually. It's pretty much 9:30 and it's really very quiet around the pool. Very hot already, as I said earlier. It's now just ticked over to 24 degrees. Have a look at the children's area just there. Really is such a stunning location, this pool. It really is. He's very cute. So I've said it a few times this week, there's a little family of kittens on the resort and this one keeps coming back to Dawn a few times this week. It's so cute, tiny. I think there's 7 of them, did Rado say?
Yeah.
How cute is that? Look at him. He's enjoying that. And a little rub.
It's a she.
She. She's happy. Beautiful. So just come back from the pool and our little friend has actually stayed with us. He's gone to sleep on our table. How cute is that? Okay, so we've come to that part of the video, we've come to that part of the series that a lot of people do enjoy to watch, and that is our holiday review for the week. The week has gone incredibly quick, would you say? It's just gone. But we've actually crammed an awful lot in this week. It's been a fantastic week. I think there's only one place we can really start on this review, for me anyway, and that's the people. You know, I'm going to sound like a broken record to a certain extent, but the welcome that we have got, the love that we have felt from everybody here at the hotel has just been it's just been mind-blowing. It really has. You know, we was greeted instantly by Makram and a couple of the other guys on reception there. You know, they all know us, they all remember us, know us by name. I think they think that my surname is Vlogs, I don't know. But the greeting we've had, we've spent a lot of time with Rado, who is the entertainment manager as well this week. I've done some work for Rado as well. You know, so you know, it really is the only place to kind of start this review. You know, they class us as friends, not as guests. You know, so I had a conversation with Makram and he said, like, you know, you are a very special guest to us. You are our friend. You know, and it's just, you know, to get that when we see them once a year for 1 week in a whole year, it really is very special. And I've said it in previous reviews, you know, like last year and the year before, it's what makes us want to keep coming back here. It really is a very special place to come, purely because we feel like we come in to see friends. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Only one negative this year in terms of people, and I spoke to Makram about that, and I mean, you know, I do feel that is going to get kind of dealt with. I'm not going to put any photos on the screen because, you know, I don't really want to kind of do that, but it was a young man who works at the pool bar, incredibly rude, no customer service whatsoever. But yeah, he's the only kind of blemish on this year's kind of review with regards to people. Eleni and Karim, who work in this bar here, always an absolute pleasure. Eleni, really is a very lovely person, and she just loved to see us every single time we turned up at her bar. She absolutely loved it. You know, it really has been very special. We've been introduced to the general manager. I was given exclusive access to the restaurant. We've spoke to another manager there as well. It's just, we've really felt the love, and I really did enjoy doing some work for Rado and a couple of the entertainment team as well. You know, that was fantastic fun. I was actually directing, come here for a holiday, but I'm actually kind of working, but I loved it. It was fantastic. People, honestly, I cannot thank you all enough for the most amazing welcome that you gave us, and just how you made us feel throughout our entire stay. You know, it really does mean a lot to us. It really does. Just want to say a massive thank you. We also met Minas as well, who's worked here for 51 years, and what a lovely guy as well. We sat in his office for quite some time, and we was well, you was naughty, I wasn't. I've never done anything naughty. We sat in Minas's office, and we was kind of just talking about my YouTube channel. We was just talking about the hotel, what's coming up. And it was really fantastic to spend some time with him. So again, massive thank you to you, Minas, for taking the time to kind of see us. You know, again, it was really very special, and that's because they've really appreciated the hard work that we've put in with regards to promoting the hotel and something like that. I've done quite a bit here as well this week, and I've loved every second of it. You know, and the hotel have really kind of seen that, and they've helped us an awful lot. So massive thank you with regards to that. Let's talk about food next. Can't really have too many grumbles. Let's talk about the a la cartes. We had 2 out of the 3 a la cartes. We didn't have Greek this year. We had the Italian last night, which was very nice. Not really our cup of tea in terms of the type of food, but it was very nice. There was nothing wrong with the food at all.
Big portions.
Portion sizes absolutely do appear to have got bigger this year as well. We had the Asian one as well earlier on in the week, which was absolutely delicious. You know, it really was. Cannot fault the food. People, I don't get how and why people moan about the food here.
Never had a bad meal.
No, we haven't.
The worst thing we've had was that what you had the other day, the cuttlefish stew.
Yeah, the worst thing I've had to eat is cuttlefish stew.
But not awful because it was bad food.
No,
it was awful.
There was nothing wrong with it. It was just yeah. Food and drink. I've drunk a ridiculous amount of cocktails this week. They feel stronger for me. You know, a lot of people moan about the cocktails. Okay, they don't get you drunk, you know, granted, but I've had an outrageous amount of mojitos this week. Pina coladas have also been very high up on my agenda. Black Russians were absolutely
really nice.
Stunning as well. Food in the restaurant now, you know, just going back to that, you know, the lovely refurbished restaurant you would have seen earlier on in this series. The restaurant has been refurbished this year, and it really does look very bright, very fresh, very clean. It's immaculate, you know, and it's a fantastic place. Lovely. We've ate breakfast 2 or 3 times down at the beachfront as well this year. Always a very, very pleasant breakfast there. It's just a lot quieter, although it was a little bit busier this week than what it was last year. I don't know.
Shout out to the lady who was serving us.
Yes, there was a lady there. I think her name was Vicky. Absolutely lovely, very smiley, very happy. She asked, yeah, absolutely. You know, she asked how long that we've been coming here for. Just really nice. Had a conversation with us. You know, she just went above and beyond what she was there to do. She was absolutely lovely as well. So an absolute credit to the hotel. I have told Macram this already. Macram and Rado, going back to the people, I'm so sorry, I can't help it. Macram and Rado have to have the biggest shouts out for me this year. You know, they've been amazing.
And the new entertainers team, they're amazing.
Yes, they are. Yes,
it's fun. They're such fun, all of them.
Yeah, the whole team has been fantastic. Food and drink for me is just a thumbs up. I don't know how anyone can honestly complain about the food and drink at this resort. Maybe the main restaurant, if you don't venture outside of the main restaurant, maybe that could get a tiny little bit repetitive, maybe. I don't know.
A couple of weeks.
But there's, you know, as far as I'm concerned, there is always something for someone, and I can't
If you don't
complain
like
about
it,
the
you've
food.
got the a la carte, you've got the snack bars.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
Get gyros.
Yeah, let's talk about
everything.
the snack bar. So the bar where Elaine works, they now do burgers, they do hot dogs, they do chips, and the gyros at the poolside bar as well. You know, and the chips that they've done there. You know, I can't fault any of it.
That burger was the best burger I've ever had.
Yeah, the burger was very
so
good.
tasty.
It was very good. They lightly toast the buns, and it's just perfect. Lettuce, I think there was tomato on there, wasn't there? Some ketchup as well. It was very, very tasty indeed. Food and drink, massive thumbs up for me this year. Let's talk about entertainment.
Wow.
To put it simply, it's been the best year for entertainment. This is our 5th time coming. It's been the best year for entertainment.
We've watched a couple of shows this year. I would have paid good money in a theatre to watch.
Yeah.
They were so good.
And those 2 shows that we're talking about there is the acrobatic show, which was last night, so you would have seen that in the previous episode. That was just fantastic.
Brilliant.
And then we had the fire show as well, didn't we, a couple of nights before, which was just mesmerising. It really was very good. I'm gutted that I've missed out on Mamma Mia. I've been there 5 times and I've still not seen.
That's on tonight.
Still not seen the Mamma Mia show.
So.
Yeah, it's on tonight, but
I've seen it.
We're going
It
home.
was really, really good.
But entertainment throughout has been top notch. Rado playing his decks on the jetty. I said it last year. It's one of the best additions that Roda Beach has actually added. It really is a fantastic way, and it gets me a little bit emotional if I'm honest, but it's just such a fantastic way to end fantastic days here at Roda Beach, is to chill out at the beachside, supping a cocktail, listening to Rado and his tunes. It really is just fantastic, isn't it?
And the white party.
White party, wow. You've seen that already. That was jumping. That really was very good indeed. I've got it. I didn't get a pina colada with the sparkler in there, but the queue was just too long.
You was too busy filming.
And I was too busy filming and recording, but it's all good. But yeah, entertainment this year, absolutely sensational. 5 out of 5 for the entertainment for me this year, without a shadow of a doubt. Paul has been good this year. I've enjoyed it. Temperature's been very, very nice throughout the week. Probably today was the coolest it's been for the entire week, but I think today hasn't been overly scorching, to be fair, has it?
No.
So that's probably the reasons why.
Not so many slips on the steps
No,
this year,
we've seen a couple of little slips, but nothing major like we've seen in previous years. There's a water park coming, but I don't know if I'm meant to talk about that, so that's hopefully coming next year. And I've also done a full walk around of the resort where I talk about that. I hope it come off. If it didn't, there's a water park coming. You know, that is going to be sensational. But what a fantastic addition that the water park is going to be for this resort. I simply cannot wait for when that's here. I'm going to have to come back and vlog it, of course, just so that you guys can see what's new here at Roda Beach Resort.
If you have your way, you'll be working it.
Yeah. Watch this space. Anyway, let's move on. So alongside these 8 episodes that you guys have watched for our week away here, there is going to be separate episodes as well coming up, where I'm just going to do 1 episode that's going to show all of the entertainment, 1 episode that just shows the restaurant. So there's going to be around about 11 or 12 episodes that's coming from our week away here at Roda Beach. Our week started not very good actually. When we got to the airport, we realised that we hadn't actually booked in our price a transfer. So we went to get on to our transfer, only to be told that
Didn't have one.
no seat for you. We didn't pay for one.
And that's because we're used to TUI. We usually book with TUI and that's all included.
Yeah.
I booked it through Love Holidays,
Yeah.
and you have to add that on.
Yeah, and we didn't,
And I didn't.
and we just didn't. We didn't review it, so that cost us €90 from a taxi from Corfu Airport to Roda Beach Resort.
And we've got to pay that again.
And we've
going
got to
back.
pay that again going back as well. But yeah, so that's kind of stung us a little bit. Room tax, so room tax for 7 nights here at Roda Beach is €105. So bear that in mind if you are coming here for a week. That's how much room tax that you are going to have to pay. I don't know if that changes or decreases as the season draws to a close. I'm not sure. I don't think it will, because I think it is exactly that. It's room tax, so you pay tax for your room. I do wish that it was included in the total price of the package, but it just wasn't. So €105 for 7 days. Wow.
We did go into Roda a couple of times.
We did. We had our photos taken at the Roda sign at long last. We've seen them on all the Facebook groups, but we finally managed to get to a Roda sign that somebody hadn't sat on and broke, and we finally managed to get our photos taken there. We ate out at Limujii, which was very nice, really worth the money. I had a lovely club sandwich, and their fries was possibly the greatest fries I've ever had. They were very nice indeed. Beautiful setting, absolutely lovely. Lalous, yes, I'd go there again. We also went to Red Chili's earlier on in the week. Would I go there again? I don't know. I love curry. If anyone knows me, I love Indian. I could eat Indian every single day of the week. It was just a little bit odd. You know,
it wasn't awful.
No, there was. Yeah, I mean, it didn't taste awful. It was just a little bit odd. I had a lamb madras. It didn't taste like any other lamb madras I've ever had back in the UK. I did eat it. You know, I don't like to waste food, but I did eat it. Poppadoms were nice for about 5 minutes, and then they went completely soggy. Rice was very nice as well. Just the food there was just a bit odd. The keema was very strange as well. Nice setting, little bit pricey, but it was what we expected. But again, you know, it was a decent setting. Would I go there again? Possibly not. Possibly not. To be honest, possibly not. But Roda Village, as always, is such an amazing place to visit, and we actually walked along the beach, which we've never actually done in Roda Village. Normally we get to the bit where the shops kind of start, and we just kind of walk through Roda there, but it was nice to actually walk through the beach side, wasn't it? Yeah. I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. We've done food, drink, we've done... Oh yes, let's talk about our room. So our room, nicely refurbished. I've already done a room tour on day number 1. There was still a couple of bits that I feel that they could have done better on. The floor wasn't particularly clean when we got into the room. It was you know, the room itself was immaculate. We've got a brand new mattress. Mentioned it a couple of times. Yes, the bed was very comfortable indeed. The pillows, you know, were very comfortable. I was in room 527, and it was literally about a 30-second walk up to the pool. So the location was good as well, and there's like a back entrance right onto the beach, which again is probably about a 60-second walk. Nothing wrong with the room itself. Could they do a little bit more in the room? Possibly, if I'm being honest. You know, the new wood effect that they've got there is very nice indeed. The shower was very nice. Yeah, I was pleased with the room, but you know, like I said, the floor was a little bit dirty when we first got in. We didn't complain because we don't generally complain.
When you say dirty, it didn't have mess on it, but you could see footprints.
Yeah, it just needed an extra mop, I feel. That's all.
Being picky.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, but you know, we expect a high standard when we come here now, because everything about the hotel is a high standard. You know,
maid service has been great every day though. Yeah,
every single day. The bottles of water is coming out of our ears, so yeah, I cannot complain about the maid service.
I forgot to say, when we first got here, our gift.
Yes, so we'd gone out for a few hours. So on day 1, we'd went out for a few hours. We'd come back into the room. We'd been back in the room 5 minutes. I think somebody had been spying on us. We'd been back into the room 5 minutes, and we had a knock on the door, and it was, I've probably shown it earlier on day 1. We had a knock on the door, and we had a bottle of wine, and we had a plate of like dessert as well. And it was like a welcome kind of gift. I mean, just lovely. What a nice touch, and we just wasn't expecting that. That was very special indeed. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed this 8-part series. Like I say, there is a couple more episodes to come, but it's just going to repeat some of the content that you guys, if you've watched all of them, would already have seen. But that is going to bring an end to our holiday at Roda Beach Resort for 2025. If you have enjoyed this series, please, please, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. And just dropping thumbs up and comments, it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So if you have enjoyed anything you've watched or not enjoyed anything you've watched, please let me know in the comments. But I really do appreciate all of the support that you guys have. Oh, hang on, been recognised 10 times this year. Not quite the 17 like last year. 17 times I was recognised last year. I've been recognised 10 times this year, which still, it blows my mind completely that people come up to me. I had a young lady come up to me and she said, "Are you Mel's Vlogs?" And I said, "Yes, I am." It just fries my brain, it really does. You will have seen her in yesterday's episode actually. Also as well, one thing that I did forget to mention is that we took part in one of the music quizzes. This happened in the indoor theatre and that was fantastic fun. You would have seen that day 2 or 3 maybe, something like that. Really, really good fun, where this one was answering questions on music, and you done quite well to be fair, didn't you?
I was robbed.
She was robbed apparently. But guys, that's it. That's going to bring an end to 2025. Here at the simply awesome Roda Beach. I'm gutted we're going home, but it's been a fantastic holiday. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.